that new swag, it's that new swag, it's that new spaz, I say, new water, new ice, new neck beats, police in the back, they gotta catch me, only met me one time, she wanna sex me, new life, new bitty, yeah, she sexy, new water, new ice, new neck beats, if the police pulling up, they gotta get me, only after could I touch her and she let me, new bitty, new bag, new VV, I'm the nigga with the bag and I ain't trap me, I apply a little pressure, ain't mad, I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin, I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson, grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing, if my niggas down bad, I'ma catch them, 15 to 1500, who want pressure, 15 to 1500, who want pressure, fatality, my nigga on the beat, get rich and throw my niggas on the beat, street cred and I'm good on IG, touchdown, all these niggas hate me, niggas mad cause that girlfriend's like me, all day and I'm Hugo Boss sing, well known, you can Google my name, same click, all that best I won't change.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RawDope Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. And this is episode, I don't fucking know, but I think 196, man.
You almost at that too.
Yeah, yes, Lord, yes, God. But listen, man, when you think about hip hop, and you think about Baltimore City, and you think about legacy, it's a few artists, and I had artists on the show before, and they be like, oh, we started this and we did that. But for me, being an older guy, 40, I'm a guy that listen to music, and I remember when it wasn't cool to be rappers, but it was people in the city that had a buzz. You know what I mean? They had a buzz, and because young people, that was younger than me, got some of you people with 8, 9 years old, couldn't go certain places. But rappers used to sell out venues. Might not have been an arena. Rappers been opening up for big artists when they come in here. You know what I'm saying? Rappers been doing it. But the rappers didn't have the internet. Like, the youth have the internet. And the youth has, cracked the door open, but it was niggas that already broke the door in. Mm-hmm. It was niggas that already laid the foundation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just because your granddaddy could be a carpenter, and then you come out being a person that own houses, it's still in the bloodline. It's still in the bloodline, man. I got one of the Avenue finest in the building. And it's only 3 people that come off the Avenue. There's a few dudes that come off the Avenue, but when I was young, it was what's my man? The big tall one. The big tall
I know you're talking
Goose.
About. Yeah.
It was Goose. It was J Love.
For sure, Love.
And then it was a special name.
Julio
DboiDaDome.
Shalom.
Julio Shalom come out there.
Shake.
Yes. But the type of shit I was listening to, J Love, D-Boy,
respectfully,
and Goose was spitting it. You get what I'm saying? And I used to listen to Goose rap the jail, and I'd be like, yo, you hard as a motherfucker, Goose. You know what I mean? But listen, man, it took for us to put in a whole lot of fucking work. It took for us to be pushing 200 episodes in 4 years. Because I try to get the man on my top 10 podcasts, top 20, top 30, try to make him the 100, the 150. But I got the man in 196. And I'm also backed up by my brother, my podcast brother, that's co-hosting with me. Heat Rock, we always arguing, Scholar, keeping it a stack podcast. But I got D-Boy, the motherfucking dome in the building.
You know the motto, don't stop.
We got the guy.
You got damn right. Yes.
Don't stop. Let's go. Man, what's up, baby?
What's going on, man? Hey, answer that time, my man. I'm on air. But listen, man.
Tell him she's on air right now.
Listen, man. We got some cardinal rules on the podcast. It ain't simple.
Let's go.
No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. So before we get into the music, before we get into the come up, before we get into struggle and the pain, just introduce my audience to yourself. Who are you? A little bit about where you from and your upbringing.
I'm DboiDaDome. I'm a regular guy, but I was always afraid of being average. So I did different things in different orders, strategically and calculated, but I'm no different than anybody. Baltimore never. Pennsylvania Avenue, Argo Avenue, the Dome, to the core. Dome 17, go.
What schools you went to?
Douglas, Harbor City.
I'm talking about D-Boy when he was 9.
William Pender Hughes.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I mean? In middle school.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
When you used to love Shake It Bake.
I went to Harlem Park.
There you go. There you go. They the good old days. So look, D-Boy, how long you been in this music shit?
Pushing 20.
20 years. Wow, that's a long time.
Can I ask him a question? One question.
Hold up, let me finish. So, what question? Go ahead and ask him the question you want to
That's
ask.
why it's one question. It took you so fucking long, man.
When?
You supposed to been here, man.
Fuck Ham. Ham come on the internet and get you fucking smart.
Yeah, always.
My fucking goal was to fuck Ham. The only reason why I'm here is to fuck Ham. Ham hot as shit. I had no choice. Raw podcast to fuck up, so now I'm hit the Ham.
You got to, man.
But no, but all those aside,
You goddamn right. Yes.
Honestly, for real, we had a rough beginning. It's because we was two alpha males, and he stood in what he knew and had his visions, and I stood in what I knew and had my visions, and the timing wasn't right. But now is the time.
You was dropping joints. She said you'll be there, and then you remember man Cardi called you.
He was a little controlling because he got whatever he wants, right? At the drop of a dime, so I can get everybody. If everybody hotter than D-Boy buzzing up, how the fuck I can't get this old nigga? Like, fuck, he coming in here. So, we had our little differences or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But no, all praise to Allah.
All praise to Allah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, but man, you had a great run, I could say, as an independent underground artist that broke through, the mainstream. Your last joint with Pork Chop and them in the video. I love that song. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of like amazing to see, an older independent artist constantly reinvent itself. You know what I'm saying? You constantly, baby. You know what I'm saying? You constantly coming through.
Season,
I remember we was down in North Carolina like a year ago, and my man Free Quality, he said, man, I'm gonna call D-Boy. I said, call that motherfucker, man. Yeah, he was first thing before I said, D-Boy, why you been on the podcast? Quality like, man. Yeah, man, my man, Free Quality, man. He been down.
For sure, of course.
See my nigga Smith, right? He been down about 6 months. Yeah, he been locked about 6 months now, but he be all right. He be back soon. But Quality was like, come on, man, with that podcast shit. We trying to ask the man where to go at in Charlotte. Don't start that podcast shit. Yo, we on vacation. Like, no. And you sent us to the whiskey. Yeah. What was it? What was it called?
The
big ass thing. It was nice as a motherfucker.
Music Factory.
The Music Factory. He in Charlotte. If you ever in Charlotte, North Carolina, go to the Music Factory.
For sure.
And I don't know where that sneaker store is.
And if you're in Baltimore, you bet to come see Ham or you gonna have a problem. I promise you that.
He gonna be in your DMs. He gonna be in your DMs
at all. You coming?
Oh no! Hey, listen. When niggas see this 196, I can promise you, January the 1st is $500 an interview. Oh my God! Like all jokes aside, if you don't get
yesterday is not the day.
If you don't get an invite from one of the guys, and there ain't no disrespect, but Sean I gave Cotton, 200.
World Star, Say Cheese, Baller.
Yes.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Somebody better fuck with him.
Yeah,
Wallow,
my expert opinion.
I'm trying to tell y'all, listen.
Drink champs.
We got our own industry here, yo.
Own industry.
We don't really need nobody.
We grind.
Hard work beat talent any day, especially when talent don't work hard. And you got a lot of people here that's gonna continuously work hard. But at the end of the day, you don't remember. I'm gonna just leave it as this. Support costs nothing. Let's get it.
Yeah.
We love y'all.
It don't cost you nothing to support.
Let's go. Stand up.
And the reason why I say what the price is, because when we started this, I like to tell everybody going into 200, our whole thing was we gonna chase the Baltimore artists. I'm gonna chase our legends and put it on YouTube and let the world see our legends.
Do these people know that I won the Baltimore Music Award 9 times in a row, and I have the awards to account
got
for.
The plaques.
I didn't beat every artist out. No disrespect, because to me, Scooter was the greatest.
Yeah,
Scooter. A lot of people don't even know that me and Scooter never got a chance to officially meet.
Yeah, because y'all got the beefing.
Because we was under two. He came the era under
the younger,
right? Yeah. So when he came around, I had moved to Atlanta, and he buzzed up. When I came back, he was in position. And imagine him. Jeezy grew up in the hood. I grew up, and that's what he was explaining to me. Like, you would have a thing against Jeezy too if you blew up, and then when Jeezy came back, hit around. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me acknowledging that and embracing it, I let
y'all went
the
wrong
culture,
way.
the negative energy, the ways of the world,
y'all made diss records about each
and all of that take control. And I took the other route, which was actually in my career like one of the worst things and mistakes I ever made.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
Yeah,
like, why y'all didn't do that?
That didn't make sense.
If I had a choice, I would have rather.
A D-Boy and Scooter joint would have been legendary.
I was on a yacht party.
And what's so funny, we got like 4 of them where we supposed to go in the studio and get it done and all that. But see, energy is real. You know what I'm saying? Scooter's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Long
YBS, they
live
all
Scooter,
family.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Could never went no further than it went with me and Scooter, right? But it was a couple guys around
It's always
in the mix of the circle that didn't have a taste for me. So, you know, it was like when it came to that, they were supporting the negative energy instead of embracing it. But because I honestly didn't know. If I knew what I knew, I would have chose different. But I had to learn, experience the best teacher. You know what I'm saying? So I went through what I went through, and I just wish that it wasn't who it was due to the facts or whatever. But I can't change that. That's my discernment. I just wish that I had got a chance to get a one-on-one with Scooter. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Scooter, man.
So what it was like for you growing up on the avenue, like single mother home, or your dad was around? What it was like?
No, actually, I came up different. I ain't come up really no advantage than other people, but I've always had a roof over my head. Even my mom was in the world of things or whatever. No matter what, they made sure that me and my brothers and my sisters had a foundation. Every month when the check came, we got a new pair of tennis shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if we just a pair of tennis shoes, and the next week I brought some sweatsuit. Like next month, but like my mother and my father have been married almost 70 years.
Man, shout out to that, man.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do, man. That's one of
still
the,
alive, both of them.
bro, like that's one of the coolest things about this podcast is I ask niggas
be
about
more
shit.
care. Just recently, due to circumstances, got a chance to meet my family or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like my father and mother still together, and like they like us. They act just like us.
That's
That's
amazing,
beautiful. That's beautiful.
That don't go down like that's not normal.
Yeah,
I
because
learned a lot,
People in the hood from the hood
Yeah.
is not normal. From outside the
That's why it's hard for me to
suburbs.
give up, because I asked my father, like, Daddy, how you do that? He said, I can't tell you no more. It's just that don't give up, because every champion was once a contender that didn't give up.
Exactly.
Gotta keep
That's
going.
good, great advice.
Gotta keep going.
Great advice from a wise man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's damn good advice. Cause I remember niggas used to laugh at me because I used to call my father daddy. Like, why you call your father daddy?
Niggas always got something to say.
I don't know what the
My father
fuck
still
wrong
daddy
with
and my
niggas.
sister
Daddy.
daddy.
Motherfucking right.
What I
Like,
call
man,
my
I
ass
call
here,
my
daddy. Mom, I'm in the dealership.
no,
I was at
no.
dealership the other day, daddy. And
Niggas make something out of anything. Nigga can't even call his father
See,
daddy.
it depends on the respect level. Still to this day,
Yeah,
like, I'm an
I
alpha
respect my
male.
father.
I'm tough. I know I could take my father. My father's an older guy. You know what I'm saying? But when he speaks
You
with that
listen.
voice, I listen,
You
because
play.
no matter what, he gonna always be the lion.
I don't think you'll wheel better than
You
try to
always be
take
a
your
lion
father.
to me.
I like
Nah,
that.
what kind of person is you? You are your father's bloodline.
Yeah, you should never try to take
You
your
wouldn't
father.
be here without him. Period.
What kind of nigga want to be tougher than his father anyway?
I don't know. That's your hero. So, man, where you been, man? How things been, man? I know you dropped the last joint with like the Jamaican sound, man, with pork chop in them, and I'm mad you didn't call us for the video.
Go up. You already know.
It went up.
He had to throw that in there. He
BT,
threw that in there.
I got you.
He slid that one in
You know
there
what I
real
mean?
quick.
It's D-Boy, you know?
Nah,
I
but
just
if I'd have
years
seen-
and years.
if during that time, I'd have probably plucked him. Like, it's like,
Yo,
nah.
listen, I gotta bring a memory
yo,
back.
listen, yo,
I
man.
seen you go crazy. I'm gonna tell you the show when Rocco came to Baltimore. So I know you remember this
yeah,
night.
when I knocked the nigga
Yo,
out.
listen, man.
I always
Everybody
knock
get
him.
on the stage. We was with a few
Alley
guys that
Boy,
just
I was
came
with
out.
Alley Boy. I just
Alley
did the
Boy,
beat with
Alley
Alley
Boy.
Boy.
We was together that night. Listen,
Beef, my man,
the man D-Boy.
Welcome home, Enzo.
Yo,
Yo,
listen.
listen, for life.
You was in the A.
Listen, no, this was in Baltimore. We doing the
for the
show.
people we knew.
Big Twizzy, all the guys out. You know what I mean? All the Superior guys out. We didn't even get on stage. So D-Boy told the security, yo, don't grab me. So niggas told him he with the entourage. But this one particular security guard
Nah, but
kept playing.
he wasn't no security guard.
Oh,
That's the
why.
funny thing.
What the fuck was he?
Charm City C.
Oh my
That was Charm City C that had back with Charm City Records.
Dang.
That's wild.
I thought it was a security
Now,
guard.
see, listen, let me explain this, because this is going to hit the podcast, and that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, my God, like, what happened was
C's a legend, man.
I walked in with Alley Boy and them, and we came in through the back. See, and it was already in there. So when we walked in, we came from the top of the stage, right? So when we came from the top of the stage, we coming in. So when we coming in, C was like, yo, let me holler at you or whatever. But at this moment, I'm like, come on, bro, come up here with us or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it skipped my mind that we had just was having a conversation about something that they wanted to clear up, and they needed me to clear it up for them. But I wasn't even thinking at that moment.
Right.
I'm just like, yo, come on up here, yo.
It's
we
a
move.
party.
So in the midst of that,
Alley
yo was
time.
like, yo, what you gonna do? As I stepped down to tell him to come on up, because I stepped down with him and I'm getting back up, I felt my shirt do like this, like, yo, what the fuck is you
Nigga,
doing? In front of the whole crowd. Now look, I look up on stage, Mo Tim, who owned the club, Alley Boy right there, JoJo Capone, the shot right down. He was with us too. My man JoJo drove with rap. I just talked to that nigga night for that. But JoJo was with us too. Yeah. So when we walked in, I mean, G-Rock, all of us, I think Ball had a fight that night with the security.
Walk Rocco out.
Wow, it was, damn, you remember.
Yeah, I was right there,
so
bro.
as it came around, like, in my conscious mind, right, I knew that was my man C, you know what I mean, like, grabbing me, but I wasn't thinking, you get what I'm saying? So when I came around and I'm doing this and my shirt, like, pulling, I looked around. When I looked at everybody looking at me, and I looked back at the club. She seen it. She seen it. The whole crowd seen it. So at that moment, my instincts was like, zzz, if I let this go to my fucking thing, pop, 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 and that was it. Real quick. But I can't tell you this straight up and down that was something y'all wanted to hit you now. That was the instinct, because at that moment, I knew that I couldn't let my shirt get grabbed in front of that crowd and turn around and look any kind of way besides how the perspective of people. Again, before my conscious mind,
you was younger.
And reality was always two things, but I always did things in a certain way.
How old were you at the time?
This was just a couple of years ago.
About 8
Oh, this just happened.
That was about 8 years ago.
7 years ago.
Oh, all right.
Maybe about 9, about 13.
You fight money?
When Rocco and Alley was hot. When Alley was hot, and he had 4 with Jeezy and Trouble Head busting. You know what I mean?
By the Patapsco and all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dudes that was backing us up. You ain't in the underground hip hop like that. You're not a underground hip hop guy. You wouldn't know about stuff like that.
By the end of the night, though,
you ain't gonna be at a party with D-Boy and Ball and all the rappers, local rappers. You going to the Consalta show?
I know them niggas though.
We got it together. We got it straight. Because without a doubt of contradiction, any one of you niggas play with C, I'm rocking with him. That's my guy. But that's the reality of what happened.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you as a man, as a grown ass man.
He would have did the same to me.
As a grown ass man, I didn't know that was C. I thought it was a security guard. Plus, the nigga was
the reason why you didn't know,
I thought
because all the way 8 years later, nobody never asked me a question because I'm gonna stand on whatever it is.
You never even bring it up.
Nobody know for what. It was left there. If you knew, you knew. If you didn't, like, she was there and didn't even realize who it was because it was never spoke of from that moment forth. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do that.
Yeah, though, but man to man though, like I seen that shit. I said, this nigga crazy. And the show got canceled. And I remember Rocco being right there because the fight broke out and then somebody got hit in the head.
And beat the security up. He said
so that's what it was.
That was the same night my man Ball made Rocco come do the song with him after the club. They went straight to the studio.
Bro, I was right there. Rocco was standing there alone. And they cuffed him.
Because he loved how short he carried it.
Come here. They cuffed him.
Free ball, man.
You know
what I'm saying? Cuff him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was an epic night. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when they made the classic song Already.
He real short.
You know what I mean? Already with G-Rock. Rest in peace, G-Rock.
Rest in peace, G-Rock.
I just love Baltimore hip-hop. Me being the man that I am and growing up in the city, bro. Like, I used to rap myself, so I followed the shit because I always wondered, like, why all these states so great and we not? So I go back to, I tell niggas Frank Ski. When I was little, the first nigga I heard from my city that rap, I don't know nothing about nothing else, was Frank Ski, dude. That was real pop.
That wasn't no
Yes,
rap.
It was Brown, back with a brand new track. We're back.
I always
Man, that shit was hard to me.
I just always
That was hard to me. We didn't have an artist. Frank Ski was an artist.
I get that, but to me that was just Baltimore club music.
But we didn't have nobody rapping for Baltimore.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's when we thought rapping was for coons.
Who the fuck started?
We ain't understand it. It was a lack of understanding.
I don't like. I don't understand.
Because I was an advocate of that. You know, I used to see Los. King Los.
Los in my childhood.
If not, he's probably one of the greatest rappers alive.
My man.
I mean, lyricist ever. But you know, like, I used to be looking at him like, that's my guy. I know we from the same walk of life. I know that he really lived the life we live. But for him to turn the cheek and rap, and like, I'm not just saying it's like, listen. I promise you, if you know little stories,
I know Los personally.
Shorty
I know him personally.
Ain't really just a rapper. Mm-hmm. He lived a real life. That's where we met at. You know what I'm saying? And I found out he rapping. That's why I used to think like, man, yo, what the fuck is you doing? We used to joke about you rapping. I ain't even knew he was really the man, the rapper, like the best rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we used to think that shit was clowns. You know what I'm saying? The caddy, the dons, right up under the air. We used to think it was coonish until it got like the 100 wave, and then that's when I came in there and I turned. I
can tell you when it went coonish no more.
B-More Kev came in, that bitch. Like, he turned that bitch all the way around. You got Hard around, you got Ball, you got Z-Rock, you got Beezy, you got Man, you got YGT, you got.
Yeah.
Come on, you can take it to another lane right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty really,
he's
really explosive. He's explosive.
He's very good.
And the reason why I say that because he was one of the ones that was. And that
he was there trying to hold back then.
No, if you do research on him,
when you do when you do that right, you can't do nothing but give him the hype
Before the ice,
because he understands the levels.
this was way before the Jews,
before the
Rollies,
like the
Bowman
like,
days.
He's the epitome or definition of a Baltimore nigga.
Listen, it's a lot of them that really got it, and like I don't really never get to speak much because they don't be. Privy to just like listening to it, so I just really stay in my lane. But it's a lot of these guys, man, that really I feel like got it. It's really like YGT.
Oh man, he was one of my favorites.
He was ready.
And it's free YGT,
I'm saying
man.
because I know what it takes.
I fuck with Tay,
Lil X.
Oh yes,
ready. You get them cases out, he's ready.
Cherry Hill
A1 Beam, he understand.
Yeah, he understand.
He
business.
Understand, bro.
He understand business.
I watched it. How he just he understand.
Rowdy
Racks. He a hustler, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Shorty just
Chaz.
He the Chaz.
And Money Jake.
No, listen. The Chaz is amazing.
Chaz, we was just talking about him. Yeah, let's talk about on camera now.
Both of them.
What's the other one name?
OTR Chaz. NSG Chaz.
Oh, he is nasty, but
NSG
Chaz. He that.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
He's that. He that. He remind me of like.
I'll tell you remind me
what G Baby would have been. If he kept going.
Okay.
He remind me of that fire.
He only 22.
When we first seen Moose.
Damn,
remember when
real?
everybody first seen Moose?
He only.
Yeah.
You remember that fire? Now, it's not that he don't got it because that fire just expanded and he got
Moose
the fire.
got better.
With time, listen, it's
I think
not about that.
got
Listen,
better out of everybody.
no, listen.
Moose can rap better than he used to rap.
Scholes figured it out. Low Scholar figured it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scholar the one I could say got better.
Remember when we first heard Moose?
Yeah.
How everybody felt?
Yeah,
we heard it so long now, so when we hear it, it's like we feel that way.
Hell yeah.
It's like, damn.
He went crazy. He was going crazy.
That what
his energy
Chaz got to me. Like,
I said, what is you doing? That's your goddamn son.
That's what G Baby had. He had bad habits. I got them bad habits. He had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got it. Scholar right now, he figured it out. He figured it out. And you can't take nothing from it. But it wasn't Scholar. It ain't Moose. It ain't me. It ain't Chaz. It's everybody in the whole that's working and doing what they been doing and perfecting their craft and, understanding more and making better decisions and all of that, that's making the city explosive. It's not just one artist that did that or doing that. It's impossible for that to be. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, as long as everybody, whether the motivation is within the artist, like, I'm going to be better than Kev, or I'm going to be better than Tim Trees, or I'm going to be better than Lano. As long as it's leveling up, we all looking a certain kind of way that was making us our own industry. So right now, we don't really need record deals. And I'm not against that, especially with me being seasoned. A machine would be lovely right now. But we just need that bag dropped on us.
Yeah, the real bag.
Because we got our own labels, we got our own engineers, our own producers,
We do.
our own everything.
We got our own multimedia fucking center right here.
I mean, Doug, you can get 1 million views within our culture. That's why every young guy in the city rapping is like 1 million view or 2 million view just wave that go around that all of them going to translate, that's going to fall in place because it's there.
Yeah.
Now it's like, how do you add fire to that?
I feel like this.
Let's start teaming up.
By me being an older guy, right, and Tech from my neighborhood, and then YBG Sosa from my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Sosa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Sosa, man.
So from
Sosa
both
too?
Sosa with the feds. He be home in March.
You know what? I know Sosa. I talk to him on my DM. I'm thinking you're talking about YE Sosa.
Sosa be home in March. You know what I'm saying? So
and
free
Bump.
Sosa and Crazy James, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I would say this from being, me being a black man, from the hood. I was locked up with Lil Stacks. I was locked up with Dollar. I was locked up with these guys.
Lil Stacks back home?
Yeah, but I was locked up with Stacks. And Stacks told me, man, he like, yo, Farhan, we in the dorm in the bookings before you get shipped over to jail. We in the dorm about 25 days together. He said, man, one night we just up talking late night. That's when I understood the young culture. And this was in 2015. I came home for my big bit in 12. But I went back in 15. So in the process of me going back in 15, I understood the young culture because some of them niggas was getting the shit that, all of us at the table dream about, just a record to go viral. And then everybody in the city singing it. Of course, niggas was singing D-Boy shit. Nigga was singing 100 shit. Nigga was singing Boss Man shit. Nigga was singing Caddy shit. Nigga was singing Tree shit. Niggas was singing Low shit. Niggas singing Scar shit. Niggas was singing Julio Shalom shit. It's a bunch of motherfuckers that had that Hooligan Express fire, that had that, radio and their spins in the club.
What's up with you? I thought he supposed to be working with him.
Who?
Hooligan Express.
I mean, I talk about that because D-Boy, we got some shit. This episode and this specific episode is Respect My Mind. That's the name of this interview. Respect My Mind with DboiDaDome. But let me get back to what I was getting to. So I was in jail and Stacks said, "Yo, I'm tired of being young Stacks. I just want to be myself." Because everywhere he went into jail was Stacks.
It's funny. I had, White Line Baby. In the wheelchair now. I had his wife, baby mother, niece, right? I promise you I'm not making this up, yo. First time I ever seen this shit like this in real life. Like, she was having a birthday party with Shake and Bake. Stacks was her favorite rapper.
Right.
So, it's my little guy. So I called him up.
Right.
So come pick me up. And picked him up. I'm not mistaken, it might have been him and his mother, Keisha, boy. Him and his mother came with me. I swear this is a true story. So, yo, this girl want to see you, was obey you, her favorite rapper. Yo, she just went, she said, I just jumped out.
Well, you made that happen.
Walked him in the bait.
It went bananas.
That was tough.
It was unbelievable.
She cried.
She really loved that nigga.
Like you saw Michael Jackson.
She cried and dropped to the ground like somebody
That's
shot
dope,
her.
yeah.
No, that's the
I was
dope
like,
shit.
yo, what the fuck?
That's what we live for.
That's a moment.
What it's for.
That shit was unreal.
That's a moment.
Yo.
That's a moment, bro.
And it's your man. It's your Lord.
I seen it, bro. I'm not lying on my life, bro.
Yeah. Dang.
But now I only seen that shit on TV over here. I seen that shit. What's that?
Right there.
Now I had little kids like when I was managing the Creek Boys. I had walked through.
I wanted to ask you about that.
What's that?
I won't get off a topic, but Stacks told me that in jail he was afraid of being young Stacks, and I was like, damn, yo, you got a future, you got a chance to get a way out. We talked about it, him and Dollar, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just told him how proud I was from being an artist myself and just being a black man and loving hip hop the way I do. And maybe about 130 interviews. I got most of the younger guys in here, and I love the culture because I can honestly say this in my heart. If I didn't get you in here, I was still gonna cuss you out, but you always had your invitation. Right. But what I said was, it hurt not to have D-Boy. Now I'm just being real. It hurt not to have D-Boy. It hurt not to interview Scar yet. It hurt not to introduce
Bro,
J Love.
I wasn't ready.
You know what I mean? And I understand that, but I'm just saying,
I wasn't ready.
But see, I'm 43 years old, so I couldn't be the type of dude at my age and be like, I'm repping this and not repping. You know what I mean? Where I really come from, because I come up listening to.
I knew we was gonna get it done.
Yeah, but I'm saying I wanted everybody because I felt like I had the opportunity to tell the young about the older and tell the older about the young, and it all makes sense. Yo, you might pop up at the podcast studio, D-Boy in here, and Leak on the come up in here. Yo, this D-Boy, yo was doing the shit y'all was doing back in 2000. You know what I mean? That's a connection, and that's what I wanted to do. But when I seen you with the Creek Boys and I seen you working closely with Turk Diddy, I was like, yeah, I like that. I was like, D-Boy transforming into, being
well,
an OG.
let me just get this straight right now so y'all can know. Listen, I never knew none of the Creek Boys. None. Not one.
Oh, damn.
My homeboy Sweet Pea that passed away, right? And a right-hand man named Puff and another one named Jay. If you remember years ago, dudes was accused of robbing the bank, and they rode around 695 and crashed, and one got away and one got caught, and then got caught. That was them.
Mike and him?
No, Puff and Jay.
Okay.
But I was doing music, and I was, I guess influencing, the city. So one day, Puff called me and was like, yo, my nephew's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
And this is for the record so everybody can get the fuck up out of there, because everybody's wondering, why the fuck D-Boy get in the mirror? How he do that? He bullied this, yo, he done made him. Nah, see,
that's what they were saying.
I don't see one
like
thing about me right
strong
here.
arm shit.
You gonna always get and take to believe what you want to believe out of it until you speak to me, because I'm a man first. I'm gonna stand up. I'm never gonna say anything that I can't repeat, and I stand on what it is I believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cleaning shit up.
Right.
If you got a problem, come see me and I can straighten it out.
Right.
Because, it's never what another motherfucker say.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You believe like none of what you see and half of what you hear.
Right.
That's kind of how I live. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of these kids don't even know that they be my favorite rappers, and I like them a lot, and because they won't take.
What they think
time.
you arrogant or some shit?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You're not an arrogant nigga though.
Nah, but I feel like, you know, when you doing things right, people only going to treat you how they look at you.
Okay.
So if in your mind
They don't
you
know
feel
you.
like in some sort that I'm a threat, they're going to eventually treat me as a threat.
I get it.
And I'm not a threat. I embrace the culture all the time.
I just said let's team up.
I refuse. You know, a lot of people don't even know this. And that's for the record. Let me just...
You scared ass nigga. Hey, D-Boy, one thing I like about you, you're a
Tony
strong.
next to Blow?
Yeah.
It's my blood nephew, my favorite nephew.
He got one.
Don't nobody know this. Didn't nobody know that's my brother.
You told me that.
Son. The
When
one
they opened up
started.
the store.
Fuck him. Uncle Tony, that's his son.
Yeah.
Because of me in school to report in the beginning, I never wanted my report to trickle over to my nephew. So I never mentioned that. You know, Jake and them, they're like my nephews. Like, I'm around them every day. Every single day. People would never know these things because when I'm around them, I embrace them.
It ain't a show.
I don't have to be, I'm doing this with them or I'm
You got them live. You like,
because
look,
remember,
with
they
my niggas.
never know.
With money, I'm with money.
I separate my music from real life when I'm with them. So it's like when I'm around them, I let them be who they are and I embrace that. And when I'm away from them, then I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a thin line. We family, so we just keep it there. You know
I get it.
You know what I want to say? You know, you told me that was your nephew when he opened up his store. Maybe we had the conversation. One of my favorite songs, man, in my top 100 songs is Goals by Short. Like, bro, like when you listen to that song, man, like, you know what I mean?
A lot of them
it's
songs.
different.
A lot of them songs he was talking about me. Because I'm his uncle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't embrace, again, with just a lack of understanding. Because see, when we came up, right? We came up, mind your business. Keep your eyes open, your ears wide, with your mouth shut, and just do what you do.
Right.
So when we came up around this thing, which was music, hip hop is a life, a story, and a line have to be a beginning and an ending. Right. You know, like nobody can rap your life. Nobody can tell you your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's your story. So it's like, if you notice, I never really had features and none of that.
You didn't. I wondered that though.
Everybody always say, because I feel like that when it's my time, I'm gonna be recognized for what I do. And see, I ain't get the big record that changed my life, but me rapping changed a lot of people's lives. You get what I'm saying?
It's time for you to collab though, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand now. I'm just being honest with.
No, I get it.
I didn't used to do features.
But
That's
now,
how me and
you
Boss
back outside.
Man because Boss Man was like, yo, everybody saying we need to do something. Like, I felt like, man, you lying. You know, any motherfucking way. You feel me? So, but it's the culture, so I had to do it. So in the midst of we went and did the joint, I've been a D-boy, I've been a boss. The joint got crazy.
Y'all was on the run for a minute right there. Y'all was
Because,
working.
you know, I get that radio, so we smash it, boom. Then from there, like, yo, let's do a project, right? So I'm like, you know what? This is the culture. Let me just go ahead. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to make it do what we do.
Facts.
So this is the thing you need to understand about business. And it's so important to make sure that you do business when this, because it's 20% music and 80% business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So you go into these situations, take a friendship, or look, you're going to do this. And the whole time you are a brand. You're supposed to treat it as just, right? So I like committed. Yeah, let's go do some music. We're going to drive a tape. I always got wants in every city because everywhere I go, I be a problem. So I keep going. I'm just breaking the short.
In every city.
So it's not rare. I just was locked up in Charlotte 2 weeks ago. I got to go back to trial tomorrow.
You just mentioned that. You got to go back to court.
I got to be at trial tomorrow morning.
You flying or you driving?
I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? When I leave here, that's why I had to do it today. And I wouldn't have realized it. I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because
you stopped there. Respect.
Because I was supposed to do this
you
Monday.
really came in.
I was
You
supposed to do this Monday.
You got some shit going on
But I
today.
told Kev, I'm going to go ahead and knock it out today because I know
That's G shit.
I got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Squeeze this
But
in.
anyway, though, so we did the tape. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed, like, while we was in there, the dude, Lloyd, light-skinned one, be with him, real good dude. He would be in there with him and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Every session and joint. and they were being in the booth together and all that, and we just vibing, you know what I'm saying? I'm on site and shit. You feel me? So we got it done. One day, yo called me and was like, yo, can you meet me at Walmart? I'm like, all right, so I had told my baby, I'm like, yo, come on, we're around, we're gonna meet boss right quick. We had the makings for the tape that they making all that, but it wasn't out yet, you feel me? And I'm explaining this because people want to know what happened, because they seen us pushing, then we just stopped, and I never spoke of it, he never spoke of it. Even if, you know, he said something, he ain't say nothing for me, he had to slap the shit out of him, so, I mean, just being real, whether he can beat me up or not, I slap the shit out of him.
Whether he could beat you up or not, you still
slap the shit out of him. I'm just saying that's just how I rock, you know what I'm saying? If it got to that point, so he didn't do enough to make me feel that way, so my point was like, I never listened to this shit, but moving back, we're in Walmart. Now, everybody know I've been repping this D-Boy shit from the bottom since day one. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give up. I just keep moving, you know what I'm saying? Like, they won't ask me to sign with a joint. He just gonna get LLC. Dude, what you talking about? Fuck me up now. I'm like, you call me to Walmart
to do that?
Late. I'm a baby for me to ask me. Like,
you trying to finesse?
Crazy, bro. At that point right there, I know one is too.
Like, nah,
I swear to God, I know that. I swear to God, one always do something like, damn, why the shit you going up to 3? Something ain't right. So now my heart start beating. When they get like that, I'm like, I'm ready to get beat up, or I'm gonna knock
something out
I'm gonna catch a good one.
Right.
So I'm ready to really, so I'm sizing them up.
Right.
So I couldn't believe you said, I'm like, yo, what would make you think that I was? He like, yo, because I said, bro, what could they do for me? And at that point, I felt like it was chess. And you know what I said? I said, yo, bro, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna go ahead and step out, right? But I felt like what you did was real heinous, bro. And I said, that's just real wrong. I said, me being around you made you feel like not only are you on my level, but you think that you're above me, because, bro, I wouldn't even violate you to ask you nothing like that if it don't make sense with the, you know, introduction. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, well, all right, then. We ain't got to drop the tape. I'm like, nigga, fuck you in that tape.
Well, he probably already had that in his mind.
The next time, like I always do with everybody, I had to go to court. I got locked up in Charlotte, too. And while I was locked up, he dropped the tape. And that's why we ain't never had no more videos, but we was pushing crazy from the beginning.
Yeah.
And again, it's just that the business, because the business, I can't get mad at Boss. Because Boss did an opportunity, I guess, that would have worked for him, because if I would have coincided and said yeah, that would have been a good business move for him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't tend to take a lot of shit personal because it's a business.
Can't take everything.
So you gotta respect it and deal it with it as just. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you grow up with a
So
nigga.
I don't want to get off what we said, but I jumped on that, and I just wanted to just let that be known that the business is always important.
Yeah, man, I'm glad y'all didn't get into no, you know, got the beefing over that, and you know what I'm saying, had, you know what I mean, because I really don't like that shit, and I really don't be on it like that, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, man, from like the age of 4 years old to maybe, man, till I caught my 14-year bit, I was a violent person, bro. Like I lose my cool, gone to 60 seconds, but they ain't getting nowhere far. But with that project, I was proud because I was like, damn, them niggas united. Like, man, fuck that, going against each other. Let's just team up.
Yo, because that's the goal. But the whole thing is, right, whenever you think that you can outthink any man, you already lost.
Yeah. You think you say key word, think.
So whenever you think you can outthink any man, you lost already.
Yep.
Because for one, men don't disrespect me.
It means you underestimate.
Man, hey, I've been teaching
Can't
that since a kid.
All the time, man. Can't do that. You got to estimate a
You don't underestimate nobody, because it takes 5 pounds of pressure and the person is willing to pull that motherfucker.
That's a fact.
To end anything, who want up first.
That's a fact. Niggas ain't making this age for nothing.
It's just like insurance.
Yep.
Just in case some shit happens.
Yes, sir. I get that.
You gotta be prepared.
This nigga D-Boy grown up.
Chess.
He's a grown man, man. This nigga ain't no bullshit. D-Boy could be on some bullshit.
But just to build on that,
I know, nigga.
Listen, just to build on that, right?
I know.
Real bad.
And you get talk greasy.
Just to build on that.
Motherfucker don't even want to fight. So I'm gonna beat you up before you go get your gun. And you don't even know that when you get outside, you dead. That's what I'm trying to say.
Here we go.
I'm just being real, because this is chess and not checkers. You only get one, you don't get twice. I get it. Nothing happens by coincidence.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Most things are choices. Yeah,
I've been preaching that, man, to, younger guys I know, man, for a long time, man, because I say, yo, I grew up in a house. It was only one woman in my house, and that was my grandma. The rest of it was her sons and her 2 grandkids she was raising. And bro, you just certain shit you just didn't do. I ain't had to go to prison to learn how to conduct myself. I didn't have to go outside. I learned in the house what to say and what not to do amongst men. You know what I'm saying? You only play games with prosecutor, judge, and women, bro. You don't get to be playing with no man on no man time. Exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I ain't never known that. You know what I mean? And I see that's why the murder rate is the way it is, because a lot of men boys play with men and shit get critical.
Crazy, because see, the goal is the money.
The ultimate goal. But some people don't get that, yeah. A lot of niggas don't get the money.
Everything else don't even matter.
But they make it matter. They make other shit matter more than the money. That's the problem.
Coming up, like, we wanted money, or we wanted to be like Lil Melvin, Peanut King, Andy Jones.
You want to be that nigga?
Yeah. Whatever, like, they want bodies, man.
Bodies. Yeah. And once you rap about it.
When you a shooter,
you get more respect than the money.
You got
shooters
the same, what's the word I'm looking for? You got the same.
You on the same level as a bad.
As a big dope boy in the hood.
Yeah, like you on that level where you.
That same respect. That same respect.
A shooter right now.
Yeah.
Would absolutely have to be the most stupidest motherfucking person alive. It costs $20,000 to $50,000 to retain one of the best lawyers.
Mm-hmm. That's off the break.
So you gonna go shoot somebody because you feel some kind of way, or for $500 or $1,500
bullshit.
$5,000. When if you get yourself fucked up, you can't even pay it.
You done. You gonna be
back in the day to get a body, you needed 3 times the money. I need $150,000.
Yeah.
At least maybe get big.
I was just talking about that with Slick. I was telling that on my last episode.
That's a fact.
Slick.
That's a fact.
I said that I was like, man, I was locked up with men that told me, shorty, you know what I mean? For one, a murder for hire wasn't even you. You ain't gonna know.
See, I don't understand that shooter shit, because what's gonna happen when?
Yeah.
You right there, and you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for somebody to call.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people ask me all the time, like, D, listen, why you be by yourself? I can have 50 niggas running on perceived bags. HE locked up. My guys, DT, Diana Trump, they can't and won't hit the ground. Period. Mm-hmm. Everybody I know around me is a shooter and a killer. Mm-hmm. If you ain't a fucked up individual, I almost don't even want to be around you. Yeah. That's where we come from.
That's we bred like
that. But
this.
the robbers respect the killers respect the robbers, the police respect all that. You just got to be ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At all fucking times.
Listen, nobody respects the weak.
At all.
Everybody respects the bold in any and every situation with confidence.
But a lot of times in today's time, the weak is winning over the bold. Because it seems like the weak is playing check. The weak is winning over the bold.
Who's the weak is winning?
I say the weak is winning over the bold, because the bold end up a place where you ain't getting up from or doing a large prison sentence. So I wouldn't say weak. I say the thinking man, because the thinking man can look weak.
No, but you know right now, right? The thinking man and the weak man is the nigga who getting money.
the clown.
What they say about a nigga who get money? He get money, he old bitch ass
clown ass nigga.
And that be the same clown paying, give me your mother.
Bitch when they take.
It be the same. Yeah, right. So listen, and that be the same clown that you ain't respect the whole time. And when Miss Johnson or Miss Moore don't got all the money to bury you, that's the same nigga that put up more than your homeboys.
Some little guys that disrespecting certain guys in the hood. It's a junkie or fan.
Yeah.
I said, yo, that ain't doing it.
Don't play with you. Some niggas
get over to jail. Guess what?
He that. He one of them over the cut.
I'm talking about get your head chopped.
Yeah, he one of them. Yeah.
Yo, you was right.
That's how normally it goes.
Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Yep.
You know, when I talk to them, I talk to a lot of these little young guys. They go over their head.
They don't want to listen. That's what it is about listening.
It's because they.
But I be winning in that field. I don't know. Maybe I just got the baby face to be an older guy.
No, you got a outlet that is opening a lot of doors, so you get many opportunities. So you like cheat code. But imagine real life, people open up to you because they what they believe right now, and that's the good part about this. And this thing we call hip hop right now, we change it because at the end of the day, you got a million little shooters, rough guys, tough guys, and all that, all in one click, in one spot, with a belief that it's gonna change the lives of everybody.
This makes it.
So in that time,
it makes them think they can make it.
Changing the dynamics of core culture and that's a fact. Because them same individuals became a different mindset and devil.
You got that right. Follow with that. You got that right.
Devil workshop. So they gotta be glad that I remember back in the day when Marky and Ty and Lulu and
you got that right.
If we could let them rap if you was from the streets and you was real, you going to jail. You could not rap what you living. Now they say, nigga, I got it from the G. Come off the expressway, I'm hitting you. And then guess what? You can really go.
They tell you actually what they really did.
Woo! Doug, that's tough. That's tough.
That's tough.
That's very tough.
That's right.
Like, man, nigga, but I just know that here and I ain't playing. And go and reenact the whole murder in the next video.
He's going to prison.
Doug. Tough.
Rico, all that shit. They ain't playing.
They already put the Rico on me already. It's known. Google it right now. Baltimore son, D-Boy moves to Scooter. It's no mystery. Yeah, I can't get no rap beefs. If I go to a show, it's the hip hop police that was the federal agent. It's been like it for a while. You know, like when that shit was going on, you know, all us, it was amnesty month. They called it the Big Brother Stove. You know, one of the leaders in the city told them that 7 days to get all this together, or 10 days to sweep us up. And they got there, they slapped the ones. The rest, I don't even want to talk about.
Yeah, we ain't got to talk about.
Savior Stove. They put a lot of us in that aisle where it helped us and saved us, but it's for the records. Google it right now. Everybody Google it.
Let me ask you a question.
Baltimore son, D-Boy moves from Scooter. That's why
I believe you.
I would never get
ain't no fake nigga. Let me ask you a question. Do you think your temper hindered you from certain deals or certain...
That Rico. Oh, a record deal?
Your temper. Just your temper just...
No, you know why?
Because you've been in a lot of...
I turned my deals down and like...
I ain't gonna mention
I got it on blogs and everything. Atlantic. I was in a meeting with PNB Rock. We had to meet the same day with Orlando. Same dude that got a couple guys. You know what I'm saying? Just nevertheless, had Mr. Incredible Rico, Big Al Women, all this, because I had the wrong operations on it. At that time, Jesus was more. I told Kevin, so you know, a lot of people don't know that, right? I'm the one who brought Supreme from the Supreme team to Baltimore.
Okay. He was in Baltimore.
The shit at Owens Mills.
He was in Baltimore.
The shit, the gun range in Glen Burnie. That was me and him and us. So like, that's how I'm on a TV show Tales right now. Because Irvin Chris and him was like,
we got to talk about that. We got to talk about
that's
that.
how it all goes.
Now we getting into it. Now let me get into this RDP bag.
I brought Supreme to the city. You know, I'm talking Murder Inc. I brought Supreme to the city.
Gotcha.
Like, they used to call Supreme my father. Like,
that's tough.
Kenneth Supreme Giffen, the Martin Gangster. That's
we know.
Big
80X
brother,
phones.
Right. So I talked to him to this day. Last time I talked to him, he was trying to get a petition shot before Obama got out of the chair. He wanted me to take it to Mr. Bill. You know,
Nas was the first nigga to put Supreme team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Supreme,
you seen the Supreme team, the documentary Nas did on Showtime. I seen it.
He
pretty dope.
He pretty much got me, lined up. So all praises to me, good people.
That's what's
I
up.
got a lot of good stuff happening. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nigga, you been shaking and begging for a minute, nigga. That's what I'm saying. But you've been in a lot of shit. That's what I asked you. Did your temper actually? Do you think it hindered you from certain? Certain things you know you wanted
in certain room, from getting in certain rooms.
Exactly. That's what.
But I never knew it because it would never be on the face. I just wouldn't get invited.
You just won't get invited
unless I'm not invited.
And now you know you're like,
I don't go.
I see what's going on.
I never thought that though. I just didn't go.
Oh, okay.
But when I came in, I felt like we have to do it the same way I know it's the streets.
Gotcha.
So I felt like mind your business. Don't play. A nigga play with you. Go hang.
Sometimes
but I never started.
Was it a pride thing? Because we all have pride. Ego? Was it an ego thing?
I never had ego, and like I never had a reason to have ego in this because I always knew that hard work beat talent, especially when talent don't work hard.
That's why you still.
See, I'm a brand builder, right?
That's why you still go.
It's like a lot of people like that's the gift and the curse to like Boss Man, Mully Man, and a lot of them guys. They will not
stop working,
level up, and reinvent. They so stuck with I'm the best rapper. Y'all are one of the best rappers, but that shit don't mean nothing. Niggas run circles.
What they is, yo?
The best rapper. No, because the industry is filled with a bunch of
Hold on, man. I love Boss Man. I don't
I
really
like
know about-
Boss Man.
No,
I think Boss Man is standing his ground.
But what I'm saying is, the sound
Yeah.
can become retro.
Yeah. Gotcha. I get all
You
that.
got to
You
come
can't
with
get that
these
because
sounds.
you love Griselda.
You got
Griselda
to,
is
you got to
rich.
You got to have an
What
open
you
mind. Now
talking
imagine,
about?
this.
Boss
Right?
Man don't rap like them.
Imagine you being a sponge, right?
Comparing.
You started in the game, you one of the nicest, you got the best hustle, best team, money, and you're moving. So it's almost like you'll never see it no way different than what it is because every way you done seen it, it worked for you. Now remember, take nothing from Boss Man. I was around dude, hung around with him. He's definitely a boss.
Yeah.
But he a boss in his world.
Gotcha.
When you come over to the world we in, you're amongst bosses. So you can't bring that here.
You gotta fall in.
And
I mean,
that's
that's
where
understood.
men clash.
You gotta fall in.
Because where he from,
You
the
got
white
that
girls
right.
and
Check.
the white girls in the life, he's a boss. They love him, they worship him. But not where we at. You know what I'm saying? So when you come with us, you got to level it up with the times. And like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to be you. Don't try to be me. I'm not going to disrespect you. And please don't disrespect me.
I feel like y'all. I feel like I would like to see that.
And I fuck with Boss Man.
I feel like I want to see
but
part two.
I'm just saying that
You think y'all can
You making a point.
you think y'all can? You make a good point.
we did nothing not to do something else. Only thing I'm saying is if we do, let's go into it understanding that we
Business.
both as men.
Yeah,
See, coming
man.
in, a lot of these guys underestimated me because I didn't know how to rap. I stood around and I studied the game. Because it's like anything, if you're in the game and you want some dope, and you know you got dope, you get to them, right? You know your energy and your vibrations is of another world, and you ain't on no shit. So that motivates you. You get around these guys and you learn shit. So I done started with Charm City. See, that's my guy. J Love, Caddy. I done learned a lot from all of these guys.
Facts.
You know when I know when you
get what I'm saying?
When you got it. When you
And I'm just now probably on my 10,000 album.
No.
Because I'm crazy.
No, but
right
before
now.
now.
But I didn't
Let
give
me
up.
No, but before now.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
That's
when
the
you
only
got
difference.
it. I know when you had it. I know when you clicked. When it clicked. I know when it clicked. I was just singing a song before we got on camera. When you did that taking shot shit, when you was on that run, that
But let me
that's
tell you,
when you
but let me
got
tell
better.
Let me tell you what
to
it
me.
is to me though, right? Like we came from the streets selling drugs, right? And like it's not nothing to brag about because I never had a job and did all that because I mastered a skill. I just was a good dude. I was never cruddy. I've never set nobody up. I've never did none. I don't do shit like that. That's like I was always an earner, so I never got a chance. Now, don't misunderstand me. If you know, everybody know Itchy is my man. That's my best friend. Best friend. TT is my man. Rudy's my cousin. Toddy my nephew. He can say what Toddy called. He terrorizes him. But he knew the new band. He don't even know him for that. What I'm saying is, I could have chose something different. But because I had the opportunity to meet Preem and a bunch of good people and embrace a different way of life, I seen things in a different manner. So because from the bottom, I had the opportunity to earn, I always knew that there was an opportunity to earn. So I never had to backfire with Haney and shit that would have to come back to me.
It was working for you. What you was doing was working for you.
Stuck, and that's the gift and the curse.
That's
because,
what, okay.
Like,
sometimes it don't work for people when they just like, fuck.
The curse is when you look up and 30 years later, that's all you know.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like ain't nothing to really brag about because
it's the truth.
It's all I know.
It's the truth.
So like trying to transition between that, being a rapper, and it's like every day you come out, it's smoke and mirrors. Because even me rapping is of a different way of life, of something that I'm used to. That's why everybody don't like. I don't even take fame. Motherfuckers, my name bigger than what I feel. And people look at it a certain kind of way, but to me, until I can change a life, shit don't mean nothing.
Your name feels like your name bigger than the music.
I'm still getting a brick and ain't really doing nothing but survive.
The name bigger than the music.
The name.
Do you feel that? I'm just saying, I don't know how you
know. My music is bigger than
your name.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you this right, without a doubt of contradiction. I am aware that I understand and I know how to create. I'm a better listener of music than I am an artist, and I learned how to formulate certain things and put it in respect. So I know how to create. People can't stop that. I know how to do it.
And that's one thing that I respect about you, because before I could give you your blunts, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say flowers, but you from the ghetto. Before I can give you your liquor, your blunts, you know what I mean, and your key to the city. You know what I mean? I want to give you that. I want to give you that because I respected that. Because one thing about it, and I explain to all the young guys that I come across, and I want to say this honestly: the youth do listen. You, like you said, if you got the cheat code and you get a chance to get to them, they're gonna listen.
That's why you know what I keep doing. I keep doing. See, people don't know how to be Indians and Chiefs. It's way too many Chiefs and not enough Indians.
Exactly.
Niggas don't know how to play number 2.
If you got the bricks right now,
Never know how to play
follow
number
your
2.
lead. If you
Niggas
got them
supposed to holler at you.
So my point is this right here, right? With this being said, like, I felt back when I was managing the Creek Boys, because I felt like that was a part of the process. And where I came from, right? I came from the core of the streets. I'm a Pennsylvania Avenue Dome boy to life. So the cruddiest niggas in the world.
Yes.
I'm talking about there's no way to cruddy. You can think about that.
Absolutely.
Right.
I don't know.
You got damn right.
Avenue niggas.
Listen.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, right, everything is like choices. Understanding is another. You know how many of these guys I done sat and watched at their highest was ready to be there and had what it take, but didn't have the understanding of levels, positioning, and money. Because I've never met a man that I couldn't get money with. The Creek Boys. Characters clash.
What happened to that deal? What happened?
Yeah. Get into that.
What
Shout out to the Creek Boys, man. And like I
How
said,
did
man,
songs ever come out?
no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. I don't have it, but these are just real stories and real incident that a man could pull up about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And talk about it. But you know what I mean? I know you had the situations, so I want to just get into the conversations, get into my journalist bag.
There was a lot of fake shit going on that, you know, as men, I didn't agree with, but I didn't address it.
Was that because they were young?
No, I'm saying with niggas running around talking about they managers. You ain't hear that. Everybody running around talking about they managers and all that. I had people like Tracy calling me.
Everybody trying to eat.
Gonna say they managers. I'm like, man, ain't none of them niggas on paperwork. I control, and if I'm lying, this will go fire.
How did that happen? How
All
did
the
y'all meet?
bookings. Everybody that ever booked with the Creek Boys from day one, since they got signed, had to go through me. I did everything. I was 33 and third before 410 Club. How that happened again?
Yeah, how did you?
So was that with the hit Every Day I'm With My Team? Or that was after that?
Before.
So you were a part of that whole
Puff
process.
told me, that's
what I want to know.
He wanted to get with his nephew because he see what I'm doing. At that time, the Maryland State Lottery in University of Maryland had a campaign, gamble responsibly, right? Because they opened the casino.
I remember that.
At that point, they found me to be one of the most influential rappers. So the right people got the right people and got me. Sat me at the table with 14 white people, 7 on each side. Told me some shit I couldn't believe. They put me on
Billboards and shit.
all over the city.
Like,
For years, buses, subways, man.
mm-hmm.
And it was telling me double digits. Now I'm like, yo, wow, is this real?
What was the digits?
Double. So listen.
That's beautiful.
Racks.
You got the Louis.
Stars. Bitch ass nigga.
Oh!
He's one of the guys.
Yuck!
He's one of the guys who was
He gotta speak his mind, man. Let that man talk, man.
Let me tell you why.
Yeah, go.
When me and Boss Man, you know, when Boss Man had his little whatever, because I wouldn't sign with him, right? Of course, whenever it's subliminal, the people is full catching. So I would see it, but I'm just not good with addressing no internet shit. You know what I'm saying? Who got on the internet one day and was like, yeah, if a nigga got a problem with Boss Man, got a problem with me just because they was in a studio session. So when somebody was caught it and told me, I'm like, oh, I'm slapping this shit out. Like, that's why I got the song, if you think I'm wrong, I have it on me and all that when you see me. Like, I ain't got no time for it, but I'm saying, like, Doug, come on, you know you're not like that. My point is, right, I feel like that's why I stay on the sidewalk. It's a young boy game. They're in the streets. Let them hear that.
That's a fact.
If you ain't ready, don't act, don't talk, don't flinch, don't do nothing. But when you're ready, you ain't got to do none of that.
What?
You already ready. You ain't no.
So I felt that was
Ain't no
disrespectful to do that when that was unnecessary, you know. But moving forward, I wanted to get to that. Now, I got with Turk. There was not a group before the record.
Okay.
I already had been around Turk. We had the record, did it by myself and a couple other records already. It just was their guys, this was day ones, right? What happened was my guys popped. Here go. Call him a ghost. Then their guy was AD. Most of the glasses.
Okay.
I never knew none of them until the day of the deal. What happened was, that's why my loyalty with Turk, to this day I kept it and I keep it to what it was. Now,
That's your man.
that's my man.
I won't go. I won't care.
That's me,
You know what I mean?
his man.
So, is he what you just said?
I mean, he was doing a lot with Turk, bro.
Well,
I
listen,
can honestly say that.
But he
I was very
don't feel
loyal
the
to
reciprocation.
Turk.
He don't feel the
Things with Turk
reciprocation.
that I would not do for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I put things on the line and
That's important.
Your back feel better now.
I address situations that
You ain't drowsy now.
I didn't even have to be involved with just for the comfortability of me understanding
Loyalty.
the business and
Loyalty.
he was a part of my business. Because again, like I said, I'm from the streets.
But
Never
outside
been
of
loyal
business,
to
loyal.
nothing But this music shit.
Right.
It's the only thing I've really been loyal to. So I feel like that anything got to do with music,
You gonna keep it. You gonna keep it that way.
because I feel like it's a part of the process.
Right.
So when I took that on to be a manager, I took just that position.
Gotcha.
I was so good, man. They already had people booking up for $500,000 for the My Team record before they even had a deal, before they even did anything. Still had 100,000 views. I was getting them same people come back and give them 10. My boys will tell you. I've never cheated them. That's why they had nothing to say.
They never said nothing.
Fuck what they can't.
I've never heard them
They
say
can't because the way the world was, right?
And it's the internet.
If I'd have did that, that would have been all the reason. Oh, that nigga working for the money, or he did this, or he scammed. No, listen. I respect the business. So because I knew half of the world was waiting for me to do something stupid like that, I specifically stayed over the top. I'm gonna pump up everything just so that wouldn't even be a factor because it became my business. You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
So like, I put that shit on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? My music, my everything. But when they fell out, you feel me? And we did everything in our powers, including them, to try to make it work. At that point, I felt like that's why I don't run around with a million niggas and acting like I could change people's life. Because I feel like until I could change your life, man, I'm not gonna waste your time. It's all a dream for everybody. Like, what's in it for you is for you, and what's in it for me is for me.
Yeah, you goddamn
so
right.
we gotta move in one direction and let's just get it because
Gotta be a squad.
like
Gotta be a team.
you can't. It's like it's so disappointing when you feel like you didn't put your whole everything on other people. Like I feel like that was gonna be it. We got the deal. Chinese people, man.
What made you want to fuck with him though?
He said because of some, you
it
know.
was a tie from a street dude that was like my big brother.
No, but just as far as the music, just did you believe in them? I understand that.
Okay,
part.
listen.
That's what I want to know.
I didn't even have a chance.
Damn.
See, listen. I got with her. That record buzzing up already. So now they was doing the video for the joint.
Okay.
This night, me and him had a record. So my guy Pop, like yo, Hooligan Express joint. Want to see Pop? Pop was bro like this. It's coming out here, come shoot the joint. Got out there, check it. Come on out, we gotta shoot the video. So we got out there. We all talking while they shooting. In the midst of us talking, a call was made to Celine. Celine like, no, it was funny because Kevin was just talking about but D-Boy, think y'all can get him up here like Friday? It was like Wednesday. I said, bro, it's impossible. I don't even know these other ones.
I'm gonna try.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
check my
don't know if I can
man
do it,
up, so I'm gonna see what we can do.
I don't think I can do it, but
Like, shit. Do what you gotta do. Niggas ain't even know what was going on. Swear to God. That's why niggas like, did you do that? How you did it? No, I was like, the word of God. It was just that time.
yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
And
you
Jesus,
didn't even know who was
nobody
going
really
at.
listen. So we knew we had the opportunity because we was told to come up, bring him up. So shit, nigga hit Celine like Saturday night. I was like, Celine, we all gonna be there Monday morning. Shit, we got that motherfucker ticket money, got everybody go train, rolled up that bitch, prayed on it. Just like God, we caught the elevator. When we got there, I knew something was really soon. Like, D-Boy, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Y'all could go right up.
soon as I got let out the elevator balloon. Every day, I'm banging that bitch. Took it straight in the office. I'm talking about just straight manipulating. Made you just feel like it was like,
no,
that's really happening.
Yeah, because that's what they do. That's what they do.
Took you in the room. I'm sitting like, what the fuck?
They make you feel like kings.
So, like, man, so he put this out. I said, yeah, man, we want to do it. So I'm like, oh my God, is this real? At this point, none of their guys from the creek, none of the people that was with him. Nobody but AD, Pop, and me, and them. Right? Now we had rocking our place. They had a bunch of people that was already with them in the campaign program, but I never knew that was just happening not go up there with them with the jump.
At
so
this time, the time they pulled have been there.
Told to come up, you feel me? Shit, when we got there, we got in there, we sitting down, whatever. The rest is footage out, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was just straight, they was playing it. 15 minutes later, Carrie walked in there and made it real sweet. Act like you loving it. What's up, people? You loving it? Hug me for asking. It's all on footage. We talking like
Kevin laughing.
You know, I know Kevin.
I know, but you gotta say it for the
so
view. You say Kev like we talking about Bob. We talking about L Kev.
Yeah, Kevin.
Right. Okay, all right. You got stone on him. Kevin Wiles, man.
Yeah.
He don't just be talking to anybody and know anybody.
It was crazy. And it was like, man, we're gonna do it right now. So everybody right there like this. So it was like AD, the dude that was being with him that was supposed to been there, like, you know, I guess play manager before it really happened. You know what I'm saying? It was like, well, you know, bop, you know, Debo boy at the meeting. And that's why I fuck with Turk. Because Turk at that moment said,
that's better, y'all.
I ain't signing it, Debo wouldn't be a part of it. And that's how I became.
Okay, all right, now that's the story.
And for that
you
moment,
didn't strong on nobody, you didn't
I
bully.
didn't even know Turk would say that.
Okay,
Remember, the only thing I had was that was my man nephew, and I had him with me for a couple months, riding around the city, getting to know people and doing, you know, fucking with them. He already had a record with the guys out there. I was doing what he do no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Me and Pop and us had that report doing that, but like I said, that call was made while we was watching Hooligan Express record their video, and it just happened the way the universe.
You know how people be though, like, he old a nigga trying to jump on young nigga, trying to ride their way.
Don't miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. I'm sorry.
I mean, but you knew that's what people were saying, though, right?
I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, but you knew that was like the word out.
Me first, and then I good.
No, because I interviewed them and they told us, you know, and this ain't no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. I interviewed them at 748. You know, shout out to 748 if you in the Woodlawn area. Real,
shout out B.
That's
bro.
You
know what I mean? My OG, Eagle World, Mama D.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? So, I interviewed them there, and they told me, you know, they told me that they felt like Tech was talking about them when he said, y'all signed for 10 bands. I said, Sean Jazz. And one of them artists said, man, we really, listen, hold on,
that's the point that I don't like about them. Well, let me not say
let me
say
finish.
That.
Go.
The mindset. Because in music, it's an alpha male sport. You don't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Just create. G-Rock will rap third, but everybody in the world thought G-Rock was talking about them. Because he rapped third party. If the shoe fit where don't do that. You can't do that.
They were saying, you know, with that, but that, you know, they said that, and then they said, yo, they really signed for 10 bands. You know what I mean?
They said when I was around, they thought Moose said it.
You know what I mean?
See what I'm saying? It's 2 minutes.
No, it was actually, it was no,
That's what happened, and that's their reality. You have no.
That's their truth.
Way to try to.
But they said that's what they got though. I asked them like, yo, what y'all get for every day I'm with my team, and they said something like 10,000, and it was like, yo, they ain't really eat off of it, and shit got fucked up, and then they had the Christmas record. I don't remember. Just go back to the Creek Boys RawDope Podcast episode. But when I met with those young guys, they were very grounded and they understood their mistakes.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was the beauty of the conversation I had with the group. They understood their mistakes.
It's not a lesson if you don't learn them from.
Right. So they understood their mistake. So it was people, you know. Shout out to my man Lloyd Bag. You know, I know he was working with the Creek Boys. I seen them on the road.
Lloyd Bag was a friend of Fetty's. He was not a manager. He was not at the deal signing. He was not on no paperwork. He was never on paperwork. He only came around like everybody else. So working with is what? Is walking to a club with somebody?
No, I seen him in the Dipset traveling.
He was in the video.
You know what I mean? I seen him. He never proclaimed to be their main manager. he was just on the road with him. So I thought, he was just a road manager.
No, he
just
was
wanted to get him
never.
around.
But you said working
deal.
with him. When you say
Yeah, I said working
Never
with him.
on
Yeah.
any paperwork. And look, listen, I don't talk about people.
Mm-hmm.
I said this in Lloyd Bag's face, and the last time me, Lloyd Bag, Avon, and all of us spoke with the Creek Boys. I said, listen, if y'all want to play games, and this is what y'all want to do, this bitch ass shit, I don't rock like that. And as men, if every one of y'all felt like that I was being disrespectful, and I wasn't, bitch ass shit to me, then we can go outside.
You speak your
and
mind.
fight
That's
as
it.
men,
That's all it is, yo.
right?
You just speak.
Lloyd did not say nothing in front of the whole Creek Boys
Mm.
and everybody. He'll tell you. I guess because he didn't take personal what I said. I didn't call him a bitch, but I said that was
No,
bitch
that's
ass
a
shit.
friend of mine. I
Right?
wouldn't let nobody
That
say
was
nothing
bitch
crazy
ass shit.
about it.
I don't disrespect men.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
Right.
So I then looked at the Creek Boys and I said, y'all, I've been loyal to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And Lloyd, Avon, and the Creek Boys, and everybody was there. Bear witness this.
You even pull strings too. You
Mm-hmm.
And tears came to my eyes because I'm a loyal guy, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, but this is my last day, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know my loyalty, right? And it was a situation, just so y'all can know what it was about, was, I guess the word was in order for them to get the Creek Boys, you had to get D-Boy out the way, right? So they came up with some story with
That's crazy.
dude, Big Tiny, was trying to get him a situation in Atlanta with somebody, some label, told some dude to tell Lloyd that he'll get them together, but he want everybody besides D-Boy, right?
Bitch, shit.
Because they don't fuck with D-Boy and something, right? When he told me this, right, I'm like, Big Tiny, first of all, I don't even know nobody named Big Tiny, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like real crazy, because I feel like that, why would y'all even agree with it, listen to it, or you'll come to me with that pretense when y'all know my loyalty, right?
You don't even know.
Listen, so you know my loyalty, that's why I feel like it's a difference between an opportunity and an opportunist, right? So for opportunity, right, you were willing to out me. Y'all went to Atlanta, but I don't care. For nothing to happen, which I already knew. Forgetting the fact that I'm worldwide. I know everybody. I made one call and got the DJ Tiny on the phone.
The guy that you didn't even really know.
That I ain't even fucking know.
How the fuck you get this shit?
And guess what? He didn't even know who the fuck I was.
Oh, these niggas be,
So now let me
niggas
break it
be
down.
capping.
I'm tied in.
Captain Crunch.
So I know Miss Debbie, Adney, her brother Benny and Joe.
Yeah.
Benny,
Shout out to them, to the
That's
Adneys,
my
man.
big brother. So I make
Yeah,
calls
bro.
out because I found out that Big Tiny was Waka, old DJ.
Yeah.
So I'm intelligent because I do have the recs to everybody. I can get the right. So now
There you go.
I got Big Tiny on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I called Young Fatty Moolah. Outside of that, I played chess and I text him so he can text me back so you can see it. I got Fatty on the phone. I said, Fatty, I just need you to get help. Because I needed that to be explained. I don't even know Tiny never knew me. That was just a pretense to get me out the way because I guess the pretense was getting me out the way to do what I do with y'all, right? But y'all went with it.
They roll with
never
that shit.
rock no more. And from that point forward, I stepped away and never did it because I'm a loyalty guy.
Pause.
My guys,
What's your
still
sign?
with my tours.
You a bull. He a bull headed motherfucker. He a
So
bull
my
headed
guys love the
ass.
shit out of me, my nigga.
He's a
So-
bull.
My guys love me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because who I am and my loyalty,
You stick to
I
shit.
couldn't move
You
forward.
stick to your script.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
D-Boy.
So I stepped away because y'all went with an opportunity just to go to Atlanta and do that and really out the loyalty that I was there with. And that didn't matter to me. That was already letting me know that this wasn't my direction.
I get it.
So I just backed up and that's how I stepped away. And then there was a lot of people running around with him as well as Louis. I'm the manager and all that. And at that point, again, I ain't clearing nothing up. But the paperwork was Adrian, William, and me, D-Boy.
You didn't stutter. You intricately explained it.
And you ain't
The
disrespectful
truth.
by
You just telling the
D-Boy.
story.
D-Boy, at the end of the day, Louis Bag, he's a childhood friend of mine. He's a very, very good friend of mine. So,
Wait, you should tell a friend of mine too. I didn't know him forever.
Yeah, right. So,
That's
you know what I mean?
called
I
the man
understand
that you know I had
that.
to know over 20
Yeah.
years.
Exactly. So,
We agree to disagree.
Shit,
exactly.
happens.
That's how it goes. with the home team. But so then I seen you with the Cree Boy situation, the Boss Man situation. Now it's D-Boy. Out of all those situations, you come back with the hit.
My son King Nine and Cam London. I'm gonna take this shit over.
Okay.
For sure.
He was playing early before.
Yeah, my son's 7 years old.
7?
Gone crazy already. You know what I'm saying? They love him. And I got big plans for him. You know what I'm saying?
You should.
Yeah, and I know.
Especially if he
like
like
this
this
shit.
shit.
The loyalty draining out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's your son.
I don't be really doing certain things because I'm loyal to someone. We're going to rock no matter what. I'm subject to the dream. You know what I'm saying? So until I can fulfill that void, I ain't going to act like I can. So I feel like we can work together and we can get shit done. But like right now, when we're here right now, ain't none of us where we need to be. So we doing this shit together.
That's what we supposed to do.
Facts. That's facts.
I need y'all just as much as y'all need.
We appreciate
you. Hey, just facts. And I love this interview.
You're a legend, nigga.
We got the DboiDaDome interview.
He's a legend, nigga.
We got the DboiDaDome interview here. And listen, I'm the big mouth fat boy from Northwest Baltimore. But this episode for me, episode 196 on the road to 200, here at the Content Complex. And if you're watching this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment.
Hey, yo,
you know what I mean?
And it's okay, man, to pay homage.
It should be.
Yeah, that's for everybody.
I think
it's
it should
okay.
be.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay. Check in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yo, we gotta talk about that.
Listen,
Now, listen. Now, let me build.
Listen, you get the money,
and
you secure the right people to secure the right people.
You good?
D-Boy, you from Baltimore.
Yeah, exactly.
You from Baltimore. You know a lot of people.
So power. This chest, not checkers.
Yo, listen. Rick Ross had his moment in Detroit.
He went through it though.
He had his moment in Detroit.
He's still doing it though.
How I feel about checking in. Like, if I go to a state, I could say I know people in New Jersey. I know people in New York. I know people upstate New York. I got some friends in California. I know some people in Atlanta. To me, that's checking in. Calling up D-Boy in Charlotte. You know what I mean? When we was down Charlotte, you were called.
Every time
that was checking in.
That's checking in.
So that was checking in.
That's what I think you mean.
That's not checking in with nobody you don't know.
Listen.
When niggas checked in with D-Boy and D-Boy got niggas.
Everybody said somebody plugged in with somebody else.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, see?
When he come to Charlotte, what's happening?
You gotta have somebody plugged in that's plugged in.
I'm trying to break RawDope Podcast.
And it's not like that. You gotta,
niggas just
act
too
like
tough.
you certain of something. But
Niggas just too tough.
everybody that I'm around understands vibrations and positioning.
I'm trying to break in Charlotte.
So when Quick come to Charlotte,
Check them all.
I'll be having them with
Whoever.
every
D-Boy.
gangster
I holla at
in
D-Boy.
Charlotte.
D-Boy from West Baltimore.
Right,
If you don't do right, he can't come back West Baltimore.
And Quick good, you get
D-Boy,
safe
we
shop
gotta
on
agree
it.
with that. D-Boy, you gonna look out for West Baltimore. If I was in Charlotte and had a lock on you, and you come down Charlotte and had a problem, reach out to me, I can't come back to West Baltimore, right?
The one thing about
Right?
Yes.
And so, if we go to Charlotte, we good. We're gonna check in with D-Boy. He's gonna guide us the right way.
Right? If you go to Charlotte, you're excellent.
I know. I was there. I called you.
Slick called me last week. I mean, it's not a real person. Whoever called me, they know when you come to Charlotte. I should have clients.
D-Boy.
What about Greensboro? I heard Greensboro.
All that shit the same.
Okay, all right.
See,
I've been in Greensboro.
I'm smart and I play chess. I had to find out who was who.
Okay.
Shout out.
Yes, God.
I heard
Number
Greensboro
one
got some shit
DJ,
going on.
Butterfingers. On the gram, go follow him. Butterfingers.
I need that interview.
Forbes and Source.
Can you lock that in?
Fuck with me.
Can you lock that interview
Listen,
in?
I can get that done for you ASAP.
Thank you.
Listen,
And I'll go the way he is.
Look, Rich Dump, J-Way. Everybody, y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am.
You get to doing all these.
I know
Yeah,
everybody.
you know how they
I
vibrate.
done mingle with everybody.
Round of applause for that. The Baltimore boy made his way around the globe.
Yeah, that's what you supposed to
The
do.
Baltimore boy made
He's
his
from
way around the
Baltimore.
fucking globe, man. A
Mace-
round of applause
Mace,
for that.
you
Double
know
time.
me from B4.
Double time,
When I
baby.
used to detour down to
B-more.
push the D4.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
It's
he talking his
It's
talk.
twisted
He's having a
sister.
groupie
Yes,
moment.
sister.
He rock. Nut ass nigga.
No, that's real
She
shit.
said,
Nut ass
when
nigga.
she said,
Nut ass
they don't
nigga.
get mad. I'm gonna tell Mason not
Lick
to do
off
what
a
you
shot.
know. I'm gonna tell Mason. I said, but then I'm gonna tell Mason that we did some things.
No, I love hip hop.
I love hip hop.
I really love this.
I really love hip
This
hop.
is a hip hop moment. He talking.
It's a hip hop moment.
Like about
But I'm just
about
saying,
8
you
months ago, y'all
starstruck.
seen when y'all woke up in the morning, y'all seen me with $100.
They gonna be starstruck
Gold
when they
bottles,
see
Ace of Spades on my
I'm
page.
starstruck with D-Boy.
I know people like, what the fuck you doing with $100 in behind? That was make shit.
It's my nigga. I fuck with the
my guy.
nigga.
I see. I see.
Man, D-Boy been
Foxy
chopping
Brown.
up DMs, all that shit all the
I
time.
was fucking up for 5 years.
Foxy Brown. China
Anger.
Dog.
That's anger.
Who Inga?
Yes.
Every the world know that.
was banging Inga?
And I also have footage.
My nigga say he was banging Inga, man. No, he ain't just go for that.
Hold up, repeat that, D-Boy. This is
Niggas
episode
jerked off down
D-Boy
Niggas wiped off down post.
all the Baltimore D-Boys. D-Boy, repeat that for me.
You need to put that in slow motion.
D-boy. Sexual intercourse.
I love it. For how long?
5 years.
3, 4 years.
You did a bid with us.
She cut me off, right? Because look, I used to go to New York all the time, right? Like, that's when you see me with the picture with the rapper Big Al. Dave East posted and all that. They my guys with her, right? So I told Dave, that bitch, look. Dave East like, damn, really know. When I was dealing with Big L, I was the guy in Baltimore here doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my guy. I'm street walk, nigga. Fat, listen.
Come on,
Nigga, Fat Trail, nigga. That's my
Best
guy.
ever do it.
I'll tell y'all the story, nigga. To
Rest
where
in peace.
the Kendrick Spurs is the reason why Nelly on. Listen, like,
They booed him up
I was on
on
Sally
no
Jeffrey
swim
Raphael
club.
for fucking
Was you there that day? They booed.
10 years old, Machino down, bus rolling.
Oh, Sally Jensen?
Yeah.
Sally Jeffrey Raphael.
That's 90s shit right there.
I mean, come talk your shit, D-Boy.
I mean,
That's what you here for, nigga. We ain't
Talk
playing
your
with
shit.
shit.
I don't want it no other way.
Now we about to
Nothing
get out
stepped
shit.
on,
that's the
Brady.
only time you gonna get it because I'm really an action person.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
You goddamn right. This is
You ever
action.
think I'm
You
bucking
goddamn right.
You
Yes.
ain't do a lot of interviews.
Hey, listen. One thing about when you come on this
I'll
podcast,
never see you on the
if
fucking
you,
my thing
I
is,
need to
listen.
come out in the morning.
Now listen, I'm far from the realest, but I'm real.
Got you.
Me too. I agree with that.
Because you
I
really
agree with
came
that.
here and you don't really do interviews and you got shit going.
There's no need to
You gotta go
come
to trial tomorrow.
and not address what need to be addressed.
Monday. I mean, you got to drive in tonight.
Be more careful. Bam.
Shout out to Kev, man. Kev, man. That's my guy, you
See, I'm gonna say that right. It's
Me
not
and
that
D-Boy been
Bam
beefing, like
did
I
it.
told you.
Kev, my guy.
That's it.
So
And
you
guess
know, it's
what?
like when certain people say certain things.
We locked it in.
Not
Look,
do
and
it.
I brought him here.
I do
See
it.
how that shit go?
No, you
And I'm the one that
didn't.
brought
No,
him
you
here.
don't. No, you don't.
This
Come
kind of
on,
shit
man.
go.
But-
You there?
But when he missed it,
wrong with
who
this
it
guy?
was,
Stop
like,
it up, man.
This guy off
said, you
camera,
know what,
man.
yo, I'm definitely gonna do it because I owe yo, man, yo been beefing. Kev looked at me like, I said, yeah, for years. I'm trying to- He said, yo, that's how he is. Yo, he don't be playing. I said, well, yo, let yo know.
I love the art, bro. I love the art, bro. And it's a special. This is a special episode for me,
sure.
Debo, because like I said, I want to give you your blunts, man. I want to give you your champagne, man, and I just want to give you the keys to the city,
Oh,
man.
yuck,
You
Mr.
really,
Livewire.
yo, you really put on for the city. You really bust your ass. And the only thing that I didn't like in your career was the school situation because I was
I ain't
like,
like it.
oh my God,
nobody did.
this is no. But let me tell you how I felt. Like, what is he doing? This is D-Boy. You supposed to embrace this, but I didn't know
Lack of
the inner circle because I'm not from the I'm
Lack
not
of
from the
understanding.
avenue. So I took it as damn, yo, I know D-Boy not hating on a young boy.
No.
He's his name
No.
D-Boy.
D-Boy ain't no
Yo, and
hater.
I think a lot of them had that
That's what people had the
perception.
perception
I know,
of.
but he ain't no hater.
But,
It's the temper.
but when
He has
you
a
know
temper.
me, you know different. Ball, G-Rock, Tay,
Them guys.
X, Coach Jackson,
And they fucks with you.
Bouncer, my nephew, Jake. It's a million of them that don't think that because they know the real me.
Right.
Text me and
Oh, remember this?
they already know
him is-
me.
and
You know
you
what I'm
in school
saying?
and never got a chance to make it
I
right.
never got a chance.
That hurts, man.
Yeah, the only
That
time
hurts.
I ever been around Scooter was at that meeting when the United,
that situation, they gotta
United
make-
States of America, Puerto Rico.
I met him with Chris
Act.
Robinson
And
at the
you
yacht
can go to
club.
Baltimore Sun, D-Boy moves from school, and Google it and get all the information yourself to how everything went down.
Right.
But that was the only time that and the federal government made me, him, and Moose take a picture that day. And that was the only time I ever been around school in my life.
I just wanted to ask him this. Man, niggas say, man, nigga owe you a couple of hours, man.
Who that?
Somebody owe you a couple
It's a
of
lot
hours.
of people owe
man.
me a couple of
Oh
hours.
yeah,
saying
yeah,
you
you're
been
supposed to.
posting.
Yeah,
You been
I see the
posting.
post.
Yeah. Dalvin,
Dalvin
The
Cook.
running my Florida State alumni,
Minnesota.
plays for the Vikings.
And
Dalvin
Travis
Cook.
Rudolph, yo next game.
Travis Rudolph, pull up.
Yo,
Next
dumb ass. So I told you I take it.
Travis Rudolph,
Yo, got locked
pull
up.
up.
When niggas banking, like he had to. He shot
Yeah,
39
that was on,
times. 39 times. Shot niggas.
It was
up.
on the news.
Man, this nigga, man, when I drop this footage of TMZ ball that I got, my niggas gonna change the world. My nigga, I got this nigga when they call me Mr. D and all that, man.
How much they owe you?
How much?
Now, I need 100 bands for this footage, man.
Easy.
But it was dropped the other day, and you know I got a call from Steph. And told me to take it down, so because I had added the NFL and did a bunch of stuff. So you know, Steph the GOAT, that's
Yeah,
the big brother.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I did, you know, what I was supposed to do. I ain't gonna challenge it. I took it down. You know?
Got you.
But they gonna pay that money. Cause see where we come from, 420,000 ain't a little bit of fucking money.
No.
The world we come from,
I owe you
you got
$420,000.
to lose people.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers going to jail.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers dying to get $420,000. Nigga,
Yeah.
do you think that nigga? I'm trying to listen, yo.
I owe you $420.
Because I made my bets. I was in the right place at the right time.
You gotta pay
And
what
when
you
the
owe,
bets was
man.
made, I happened to be there on every bet.
And them niggas
So
up.
you think they
And-
just
and-
didn't
Them
pay?
niggas up. They need to pay that money,
Some
man.
money was paid, but they still owe over 400. And they millionaires. Dalvin just got
Yeah.
$65 million.
We seen it.
Other day he lived
yeah,
on the ground
yeah.
chilling with his feet crossed with his agent and all that. Yeah, all right then.
So what?
Guaranteed, he got
Y'all think my
guaranteed
reach
60.
loud?
Yeah.
You don't think my reach loud?
You need
I post that shit one time.
You need that.
Everybody, Sean Cotton, TMZ, everybody. I'm talking about half of the world hit me.
We
Even
need
Mello, I ain't not damn.
I mean, the homies.
I wasn't even gonna talk about
That's
it.
all right.
Even,
The whole Moody, wake
even
up.
Mello hit me. Even Mello hit me
Niggas
like,
said,
yo.
"Fucking horse, man. You gonna
So I
sleep
had
on my
to tell
show."
Travis Rudolph
No
today.
more. I'm gone, Dino.
Yo, listen,
Gone.
my reach real loud.
Engineer's bad.
And I told y'all that he's so focused on why I did it. Fuck, you think this monopoly money,
Yeah,
nigga?
nigga, it's real
Nigga,
shit.
I can't breathe,
Life
nigga.
changing money. Fucking
Nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, I can feel it. I need that money.
Niggas used to 20
And I
back, 30,
can't
40 back.
wait to go
You
to
talking
the
about
I'm going
400.
to shoot one of these niggas on camera. I'm trying to tell you about that money, man.
Yeah, what the boys at, man? What
It's
that,
not
my brother?
$420,000, a lot of money. We want that money. And I don't want
Too
to
much
go in the
money.
NFL feel like that. You know, I just made a threat, some kind of way, take that out. Because, you know,
No, it's no threat. Hold on. I'm gonna take it out right now.
You said you
No
would.
threat.
You
It's
said you
because there's still
will.
a lot going on with me
No,
and them right now.
no,
Statistically, that's
no,
really to a
no,
fact.
no.
So I don't be wanting to make them an increment.
We don't do no fuck shit, no
Doug.
fake shit,
No,
no
that's how you
foolishness.
feel, nigga.
We
We
just
that much
speaking
money.
in general.
Almost had
This is a
James
man
Cook when he was
conversation.
last week. I was right there in the room. My heart was beating. I'm like, yo, I could choke my
James Cook. Oh, shit.
Man, Steph told Chaps, I should tell you to stop. Don't chill. No, the bill. I said, you know what? I gotta go low. That's what my son said.
And you a gambler. You like to bet. You bet. You're a better.
I'm a better.
And I want my fucking money.
I won
Because I lose my money.
I won that day. I
gotta
won
kick it out.
$700 that day from $20 betting with the
Yeah.
bills. But listen, 420. I can't even
Yeah,
breathe.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. bro.
Shots fired, man.
It don't like I told my guys. I happen to be around betting. Y'all don't ever got to let me be in the rooms no more.
Exactly.
Y'all don't ever got to want me to bet no more. Y'all for real don't even tell me y'all betting. Matter of fact,
You don't even
I
want
don't even want to gamble no more.
Yeah, exactly.
I want my money.
I want my motherfucking
Yeah,
money.
I'm not the average person in the rooms. Not that the persons in the rooms is not who they is, because there's a couple of them that's they can say they not who they is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want my money.
I understand.
We earned it.
Yeah.
We played.
Respectfully, it wasn't.
It wasn't
It's
a
not no
game.
illegal
When
shit.
they was throwing that shit in there, sorry, Dalvin, you're not the best Madden player in the world.
Yeah.
Pay that money,
Nigga,
bro.
And I used to play for big money.
And that's
too.
where it's at. You gotta
Oh,
pay.
I
them.
don't want my money.
Hey,
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
know, like this is just that they didn't think that they were capable
They owe.
of winning. They wouldn't have bet to that extent.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you know damn well we couldn't cover no 420. Like I told nigga the other day, I said, bro, you'd probably got all of 10,000 about that one. This is what I'm trying to tell you. But listen, it was over after that.
keep it in
But
the
we
sky.
wouldn't have kept betting y'all so we can keep betting 20. Bet another 60. Bet another do that. No. At the point when y'all betting 20, we didn't win 5 straight games.
So you owe.
So we up now.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck if you bet 100.
Yeah, exactly.
We
We
won 19
up.
games straight.
Damn.
The lowest game was
Wow.
started off 300 and it ended up to we
I
was
wish I was
betting
in that room,
60,000 a game, doubling up. They owe
See,
420.
but if you started out with 10 bands and y'all know y'all would
out the
have
rim, if they would have kept winning with the people.
But
that
y'all
was in the
would've kept
rim,
betting, though. Y'all would've kept betting.
If it went double way.
I had
once
like
you win a
13
couple
of
times,
them.
If it went
yeah,
double
listen,
way.
Like I told Chad when he first
but
started
what
betting,
I'm
I said,
saying-
Chad, when he first came in, he
got
said it was a $3,000 bet. Said, who want to cover it? I said, well, yo, look, shit, I got a band of it.
I got
Yeah.
stacked.
Chad, respectfully, he, you know, that step right hand, he ain't gonna let nobody ask back. So he was like, you know, whoever can cover it can get down. So the niggas that was in the room, keep people's name out of it, they put their money down.
right.
From that first bet, we never lost.
Gotcha.
I don't care how you
Y'all
look
can't
at
win
it.
it.
I
So
was
it don't even
right.
matter if you
It
had
don't matter
it.
if you covered
It don't matter if you
or
had
not.
the
I
money.
covered it with my
Nobody
money.
made them
Yeah.
keep betting 400
kept betting.
till it got to 420.
They owe, nigga.
I have proof in here where Travis Rudolph has sent me cash apps.
Facts.
You showed me.
But nigga, 500 here, 500 here on $500,000. Nigga, I need the money. Dalvin, what's up? You was the player.
What's
Dalvin was betting on the side. Dalvin, where that bag?
Dalvin, where's
Well, I
it
need to
at?
talk to the NFL and your agent.
Just pay the money, man.
Don't
Funny
forget
bets, man.
who my best
You
friend is.
goddamn
Our
right.
base ain't
Yes.
changed.
You know what I mean?
His
And if
position
you,
changed.
and if you niggas
That's
want to bet
still
me,
my best
I'm like
friend.
that on
sorry,
Madden.
nigga. I was his first case. Been my brother for the last 15. Been my lawyer for the last 20 years. Come to all my baby cat's birthday. I go to his. I'm sorry. That's my.
I
talk to him every. That's my man.
I feel that too.
And I'm sorry.
I play
I can't have him bite. That's my guy.
Hold up. Shout out to Hennessy.
I got some higher people that can get to some higher people. I'm gonna get to the NFL people. And I threatened you with the governor of Maryland. Fuck out of here, because if he can't get you to at least the motherfuckers and the Ravens, I got a legitimate reason. Now go get your firm.
Did you record?
Nigga, I got footage right now where we talking, nigga.
Shout out to Hennessy.
Hold on.
Let me get some money. Let me get some money,
No, I did all this on purpose.
Yeah, listen. Let me get some money, man.
Shout out to you. Want to talk to me?
You got proof.
Talk to me. I know we're gonna see it.
I got
footage. Shout out to Hennessy, man. Shout out to Hennessy
and Dalvin Cook and Travis Rudolph, man.
Never stop. Never settle.
Travis Rudolph.
You already know.
Never stop. Never settle.
Dope podcast.
RawDope Podcast. Baltimore Hip Hop. D-Boy. We doing it. But listen,
you mean?
Shout out to Hennessy, the jacket, the sponsor. Tag Hennessy in this. Hey, Hennessy on us.
I'm gonna tell you like this, yo. Listen, real is what real does. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of the seesaw infirmity.
Oh shit!
And listen to me, right?
Talk to him.
This is the realest shit in the world. Real is taking care of your family.
The definition.
That's number one.
Real ain't who you can shoot. Real is the shooter that can do it for a purpose, a beneficial, or whatever, and get away with it.
That's the real shooter.
Cause you been sitting in there, nigga. You done sat 3 years, nigga. You 17, 25. And they offering you natural life, and guess what? The same nigga you done killed a nigga for, guess what? Fucking your baby mother and ain't trying to get your family no money to.
Facts. They don't want to hear it.
Nigga, listen, have you ever been on trial for murder? Man, I'm gonna change your life, bring tears to a real man. Had it was over, I'm trying to tell you, Google me.
Bigger than the championship.
Attempt murder. Anything, I'm not good at talking because I'm not used to being used to. I keep reinventing it so I can power boom bing. It ain't
you
relevant.
Don't do interviews, so nobody really know a lot about
bitch,
the shit you be
I ain't starting no trouble, but try me. And you'll find I'm not a bitch. I'm real strong in these streets.
You fought a lot, though. You know that. You know it.
He's a swinger. I
see people know about what be happening. I know shit.
And I can't beat everybody.
I'm just saying.
But I enter every situation with confidence.
You always ready to fight.
I can fight. Because these arms are connected to my body.
Niggas try to bang
Who can stop me from swinging?
D-Boy the legend. You got damn right. Yes.
I bite niggas. I done had niggas like, yo, why y'all letting them bite me? Nigga like, nah, yo, you fighting you by yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you need a shooter with me.
You been in a lot. That's
what I'm trying to tell you. You the minute I'll beat your face all the way into tears. Fuck out of here. And you a shooter. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness.
Who got the ups?
No, you're really.
I mean, everybody I know is against
you'll fight.
It's about
you really will fight.
Get in there, and I'm gonna put a hot one in your ass in broad daylight too.
I know about
that's what I said. If you don't know, just do the history.
That's real shit.
The hot fry.
You ain't
two murders.
You never been scared.
Attempt murder.
Yeah.
I stand tall.
Damn, I got a song.
Yeah, I'm 40 plus, but nigga, I did the work. Ask your uncle, ask your aunt, ask your cousin, ask your mama. Nigga, I put the work in. You never sitting watching thing like, why you gonna do that? I ain't the toughest, but I'm a stand-up dude.
You're not a whore.
I respect the principles. I don't break the code.
But
and I live by that. So before I feel like I'm a break the code, I just don't put myself in certain positions where it have to be an obstacle for me to have a code to break.
Yes.
All money ain't good money.
Is it because
all friendships ain't good friendships, huh?
Is it because you speak your mind?
I only know one way. You only got to do that once.
That's what nigga be ready.
You only got to do that once.
All the time.
You only got to do that once.
So hold up, D-Boy.
You got to keep on telling these lies and doing it all over.
I do the same thing. Nigga,
nah, I ain't never doing no lying. Fuck no.
Listen, D-Boy.
I know how to go get some money. I know how to start a dope shop.
D-Boy.
You get what I'm saying? I know how to come back.
He got time to be lying.
Yeah, I go through shit. Yeah, I have women problem. I love all my bitches, man. I'm like a bitch. I fall in love with you.
You fall in love
with shit. I'm a freak ball bitch.
I can't even go in the files.
You can't get me with that.
I can't even go in the files.
These bitches, but listen, I ain't love them enough to
I can't even get the questions together.
Now, if I made you feel like I can kill you or kill a bitch, then I did a good job. Cause I ain't killing
that nigga really with
I ain't killing no bitch or a nigga over a bitch. That's dead. If I made you feel that way, I did a good job.
I love all my bitches.
But it held on long as I can hold it on. You know what I'm saying? Listen what I'm trying to say. Listen, I'm human.
You supposed to, though.
You cannot make a motherfucker do what they don't want to do, dog.
You can't.
Remember, with me, I'm strategic, I'm calculated, I'm seasoned. Anything you hear, you see from me, just know I gave it to y'all. Because the one thing that I understand that a lot of these guys don't understand, all the knowledge is in the book. Knowledge is key. It's a power in silence. And the only way you can catch a fish is how?
What fish, bro?
Now, what you say?
I'm trying to come with the questions.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, bro. I'm going to ask you a question. How the only way you can catch a fish? What you think?
What bait?
What you think? If he open his mouth. So don't ever think that anything came out of my mouth wasn't strategic. I wanted you to buy into my shit. I've been crying over these bitches. I needed y'all to know I was crying because I wanted to drop some songs on my tape. My bitch been hurting me. My bitch been cheating on me. I'm very strategic.
Radio this nigga.
I'm the man, nigga. I take care of this shit, nigga. See, I know it's a story and I know how to make you follow.
Niggas scared to admit that.
Nigga, I'm too real. I'm cut like that.
But you see the actions from niggas when you know.
Cut like that when they think they got the ups. Nigga, what? I told y'all that.
So D-Boy, I gotta ask
everything you do. When I first came here, you said
this what you wanted.
What these niggas don't understand.
You know what I mean?
What they say?
Talking this shit.
They said, what they say? What they say? When you arrested, they said, anything that you say can and will be used.
Play it for him. That's the podcast.
No fuck. Thank you. No fake shit. No.
Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. RawDope Podcast.
You know I got 50 hitters. I got 3 outside in the parking lot waiting because I know Kev shit over with. The only reason why I'm here because Kev in hand. But guess what? I protect myself so much. I got my hitters outside, my gun in my dip. So if they trying to get me in here, we're going to have a shootout. Fuck. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I got 16 on me. That's the way I roll. Because guess what? I ain't going to talk about it. I get busy for real. A nigga play me, I'm going to lay you down right there.
Yeah.
I done been shot. I done been kidnapped. I done beef with the best. But I'm a warrior. I don't need nobody. Because guess what? When it's my time, we're going to go on. I stand on what it is. I'm ready to go. Go outside there, think I'm playing CNA for car outside with me.
You one of them.
I'm one of them for real. You know, I ain't gonna talk about it. Go ask your boss about one of them. Right in your spot. Yeah. I hit a nigga 13 times in the restaurant where I caught the first one at. Police Baltimore there. Mike look good. Let me go. That's it. I'm good. Inside the restaurant.
Shots fired, man down.
And I got it on me. I'm gonna leave it to you right there. I was just at profit shit.
And nigga said Mike Lloyd Quality.
So while we in the joint, I'm doing the show. Got the jewels on. So I'm coming out, niggas think they was gonna have the ups on me. I noticed everybody with the masses on was starting to move away from the little side. I got 2 girls with me, Coco, Bobby, and Princess. So they on the side watching, and they told me, D, I said, well, you know, I'm not worried about none of this because we men. And it just depends on how bad they want it. So when we walking out, why the crowd was on 2 sides?
Seeing what's going on.
No, I'm out the club in the middle of the couch with my joint out my hand. Everybody know how I'm rocking. I don't want to rock. Who wants some of that? No, listen. I play the game right. Yeah. Yo, did you crazy? No, they ain't know that was a part of the motherfucking deal, Prophet. If you book me, you gonna take my gun in there.
Yeah. Either way.
Well, I don't be playing. I really don't play. I really have my gun everywhere. Yeah. I get chased by the police damn near. I don't give a fuck about that.
Like, that's my man. That's why I told you. I already know, nigga.
I ain't doing this for no interview.
I already know how you is. You don't even do interviews.
I got a whole lot of other shit I can be doing.
You don't even do interviews.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. I love Kev. I respect the business, and I love Ham. Yeah. But I'm far from stupid, and I've been wanting to say this. Yeah. Anything come out my mouth, what I first said, you believe half of what you hear and none of what you say. Because where I came from, killers don't come with an attitude, nigga. They come with a smile.
They come with
Talk. Come on, man. The loudest nigga in the room, the weakest nigga in the room.
Talk about it.
Yeah, that ain't what we thinking about.
So tough because they don't understand and ain't accepting accountability or consequences. So when you're 15 and you're 16 and you're exposed to certain things, you run around and you don't look black enough. Yeah. You're thinking, man, it's so easy. Yeah, you know you can be able to, but listen, at the end of the day, nigga, smart take care of your family, nigga. That's the hard shit. Nigga, about, nigga. What are you doing?
What are you
trying to prove something to these guys?
Yes, that's what they doing. They trying to prove.
See, that's the thing with me, right? I'm so seasoned. I catch all the bait.
That's the bad.
Catch a fish.
You goddamn right.
You gotta open his mouth.
gotta open his mouth. I got
You got damn right. You got damn right. Yes.
The whole analogy.
Yes.
The whole analogy.
You got to wake up early and think twice about me. Because when I walk inside any situation, I know all the writing in the room. I know everybody in here. So, and not even being with y'all.
No, just period.
I know how to get to somebody and everybody's family around this
Period.
Because I put myself in this predicament. When one person I don't know what's going on, I was like, the dude went there. You see him, I text my phone, and they go, I was one game and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know who that nigga was.
I'm here to scare the hand, but I'm gonna protect me.
Oh, you're a real nigga.
I'm
supposed to do
real, nigga. I came from the streets of Baltimore selling.
Yeah.
Nigga. You can make it in here.
That's a
like
Baltimore
Savannah
man.
Desert Storm, nigga.
Yeah. Hell
See,
yeah.
when we take what we acquired, nigga, like you say, nigga, I have acquired talent, nigga. Play with me, nigga, I will find you and I will kill you. That ain't just me, that's Baltimore mentality.
That's the whole point.
So you take that mentality over the world, niggas, Vegas, LA,
everywhere.
Miami, they respect us, nigga.
I know, I
nigga,
try.
We alpha male, nigga, we like something like unreal.
They love me.
That's why I tell guys, when you go out of town, right? The worst thing to do is try to be against or talk down your city. That's why a lot of people is holding back their resources and everything, because when you get in them positions and in them spots, they downing everybody else.
Facts.
So right then and there, we know there ain't no loyalty.
You right.
Now when you come into a room, right?
Keep going.
We looking for the weakest nigga. We playing chess like a motherfucker.
The whole time.
I got a nigga watching, a nigga got a nigga watch the same thing again. Yeah. Everybody watch. It's like the casino. Everybody, so now listen, we know what's what. We know how to do everything.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers going right in and just because they know one thing. They ready. You know what I teach my kids? It ain't about being ready. It's a thinking man game. You gotta know when to go.
Not think.
Can't think.
Can't think.
You don't.
You study long, you study wrong. You already know what that is.
It's thinking.
Yeah.
Is smart the same thing?
No, not all the time.
People swore me down.
Not all the
They,
time.
me, my nephew, Lo, Jake, we had big talks.
Smart niggas get caught and all that shit,
No,
man.
listen. Smart is the response.
Of what
Thinking is the reaction.
Gotcha.
You gotta understand. I mean, no, being smart is the reaction. Thinking
Is
is
the
because you're smart don't mean that you're thinking, man.
just smart. Okay.
There's a lot of people that has made smart decisions.
But they got caught the fuck up.
They can be fucked up people, not a thinking person, another, because they didn't think. That was smart for them.
That was smart for them to do that, but he didn't think about what the fuck could have happened after he did
But if you look at thinking and smart, that's similar. They coincide, but that's so totally different.
You got dumb niggas that could think. You got a dumb nigga that he know when to think. He was like, he know. You know what I'm saying? Especially from Baltimore. We talking about Baltimore.
Man could play stupid
All the time.
but a stupid man can't play smart.
Smart at all.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Talk to him.
So with that being said,
Preach.
you never think that I said anything out
You
my
got
mouth.
damn right. Yes.
Did
Preach.
anything that I ain't mean to think or say or do. Just try to figure out how you did that.
You's not a whore.
It's not about being a whore. It's just
I know, but you not one. And that's what Baltimore niggas say. He's a whore. He's a con. He's a...
But one
Until
thing, I know ain't one nigga tried me like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the whole
And I ain't saying I can't be tried. But if
Everybody
I'm a
can.
whore, what you saying in the aspect of what? You want a snake shoot me? That don't mean I'm a whore. No, if I'm a whore, let's go fight.
Yeah.
I'll fight
That's why I
anybody.
said that's what
I'll fuck a nigga up. I'll fuck four
this
niggas
nigga
up.
will fight. You
Anybody,
get
I don't care about losing, so you can't get me with that. Oh,
You will scrap.
No.
And that's the real shit.
I just had a lot of flawless victories.
Oh.
Because I'm willing to fight, and the average motherfucker ain't even willing to go in because they fear what they don't understand. Yo.
But D-Boy, like,
You get what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Nah, shit.
But
I'm
I
ready
feel
to
like
be real. I really sell dope. When I leave, I really have real conversations. If really people really losing their lives and freedom and shit. My life, this ain't no fake. So I leave, this ain't no fake protection.
No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness.
Correct manner.
Yeah.
You gotta make it home.
I just want you to be safe, bro.
Have kids.
Me just man to man, I want you
You know
to be
what's the
safe,
safest
bro.
thing I can do? I accept accountability, and I stay in my lane. I'm on the sidewalk. It's a young guy's sport, and they're in the street. I ain't willing to go to the extent they willing to go to. For fame, money, notoriety, none of that.
Right.
Because at this point in my life, it's not about monetary things. I got 7 sons, yo. You know, I'm a king, yo.
That's a God. That's
Some people don't know. Not one girl, 7 boys.
The God hour. That's if you follow.
Like, I ain't got now one. And respectfully, you know, the LBG, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully,
whatever.
of course.
But I had one that was insecure about him being a man. Mm-hmm. So to me, being a king and raising kings, it's like, at this point, money don't even make me happy. Right now, I just embrace my kids right now.
You're not money motivated like
I don't
facts.
care. It's not amount of money that can make me happy right
money.
now. Only thing can make me happy is that I set the foundations for my kids to win. And that's what's important to me right now. So like God, which is Allah, because I'm Muslim, he take things from me. He's a jealous God. You know what I'm saying? So like, I loved it, the way of the worldly things, which was like the lady I was with for 28 years and all of that, more than I was loving God. So, you know, in some kind of strategic way, you know, like the impossible, you know, he made happen. And I feel like that in that time, he gave me my time, and it was me and his time. So he gave me time to get into who I am because I'm not getting younger. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot of things I can speak of right now that really like life changing to me. You know what I'm saying? And like this rap shit, it's not even really important to me. It's just that that's all I got, and that's all I know. And if I believe in something,
what you like to do, you love to do it.
It's past like it. I love it.
Yeah, you love it.
This is my life. See, there's a million talented people in the world, but you gotta live, eat, sleep this shit. It gotta become a lifestyle. Because see, a hit is something that people just used to and come repetitive, and it kind of like it's a vibration. Just getting the frequency of who you are, and the times. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes timeless music more and all that. So what I'm saying is like you just gotta first go on with anything you're doing with a vision. Because if you do not have vision, you already lost.
You done. You can't look at it and see it.
If you come in thinking that you too good for any situation, you lost. See, I could have been more leveled in certain areas had I been open to that. Because when I came in, I brought that self-centered way in that I know I'm going to come. Like, just like the block, I'm going to come drop to you. Fuck one man, don't we jamming over here. Even if we doing 10 a day, he doing 30. Still fuck you lost. God bless the day. You know what I'm saying? That was just my thing. I'm getting money. So I came in like I'm never worried about what nobody else doing. Like, Doug, listen. On my mother life, yo, I swear to God, her and my kids is the most important things to me in this whole world, yo. You feel me? I never in my life, yo, ever thought of a rapper when I was writing a rap song, but Scooter.
Damn.
Never.
That's deep.
I've never.
For real?
No, I don't do it. Listen, bro, it's so funny. Guess what, bro? I didn't have a chance to do it because guess what? I never listened to nobody music.
Damn.
I was selfish as fuck. You know, it was just this year that I started listening to niggas' music.
Speaking the truth. You telling the truth.
So I didn't know whether niggas was dissing on me. I didn't know. I know it was probably weird because niggas, I done sent 50 shots at this nigga and he don't want beef yet. It's because I didn't know.
You didn't even understand. You weren't even thinking. You ain't listen. You ain't hear.
Bro.
You didn't know.
I'm an emotional person.
Gotcha.
Once I know,
I'm going it. Now you ready to go. You ready to go crazy.
And see, even if it be subliminal, guess what? It's for who it is. So I would be on it, but I could just tell you, like,
if you catch
I've never. Now, what I do, I rap real life. So if something went down in my life and I'm rapping about it and it happened to be with a rapper, you get what I'm saying? That would probably be, rapped about. Like I rapped about the Walmart situation with Boss Man, I really slapped him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest, because I said that in the trap, but that was some shit that really happened. You know,
what you say? Hold on, you went over. What you say?
Greatest slapping was my intention, my motive, not that he lesser than a man and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have slapped me, could have picked me up in the head, slapped me in my head, or whatever. But I was really slapped the shit out of him and never asked me to sign with him. You know what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? My point is like, no, you know, you get what I'm saying though? Like, I'm not saying
deep, man.
no
I boss man, my man. No disrespect.
That's my guy.
Right.
But I just, I don't.
You just talking about a run in y'all head and you speaking real life situation.
And it wasn't
he
that
never
I told
spoke
him
on.
no.
Yeah, he never spoke on you in that.
We ain't got to drop the tape down. And that changed everything.
No, you gotta speak.
I'm not even gonna lie. I never asked him about you and his situation because I thought it was good. Because
even the first thing,
the project, I never
another
asked
thing, you gotta stop worrying about being better than me.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to be no king. It was different to me. See, I didn't start streaming if people didn't know until 2 years ago. I just start streaming. When I say streaming, I'm talking about creating revenue from it. Back in the day, Dat Piff and all them CDs and I got up, I was just putting shit up, working because I was making money in the street just doing music.
Catalog.
And I got a crazy catalog. Pandora, I had none of that monetized that I understood the things I know now. So when I came in the street and I was going over to Mike Mack and them and I was buying 10,000 CDs, I got 10 as the lowest, sometimes 20, 50 from all drug dealers from east to west. So I was making $12,000 and $15,000 within a month or two off of every project.
Off your joint.
So because I looked at it like dope, I said, you know what? It's just like dope. You drop T's and the fiends know it. Sometimes you ain't got it, but if you just got some dope out there, fiends gonna take their chances because they know you be out there. So I looked at it that way. So I said, you know what? If I can change this over to money, all of my CDs was money to me. I be on my CD like niggas be on their dope pills. Don't touch me, man. Y'all, you ain't touching my shit. Now don't touch it
at all.
Because it was a hustle to me. I really make money just recently off unfinished business.
You learned it.
I bought 500 CDs from going to Mike Mack and them, and they don't even do them no more. If y'all just know how to drop CDs.
Yeah. I be doing it too.
Every last one of them gone in a week.
They gonna buy it. They ask you to sign it?
Y'all do the numbers.
They ask you to sign it?
Oh, no, I signed the one for 92Q and all.
Okay.
I did that because when I took it there.
Gotcha.
But
Cause you know they ain't gonna play it, they just wanna
real.
keep it, they just wanna have it.
Like I take what I got and I let it create a brand that's gonna make me money off of it. Right. I ain't playing. You get what I'm saying? Like, hell no. And if you don't feel like I can't do it or whatever, don't ask me. Because I ain't the person that's gonna do something that I don't mean to do. I'm a very genuine person. That's why I don't like to even be in sessions, because I love music and I love doing it. And I wound up doing 18 songs with 18 different niggas, and I don't even know them just because I'm in there and I like the record.
Just love to do this shit.
But I love the shit, but I'm not gonna sit around. I refuse to explain myself. I ain't cleaning nothing up. I'm an alpha male, and it's not one way that people think I think, or they think that I don't think, or I ain't think, or I don't know. I just pick and choose my battles at this point.
No, you got a good heart.
I have no
do you
malicious, heinous, anything against anybody in Baltimore hip hop.
No.
I'm just doing me, playing my
part
to this movie.
Is that the problem?
But I ain't no
that's
sucker,
what it is.
though.
You got a good heart.
If you think I'm a bitch, try to swing on
You got a good heart, and that's the problem.
You want to take it to the next level. I don't, but for whatever the reason be, it would be you envious of me. Because where I came from, if you ain't touching my family, you ain't bothering my money, I ain't bothering you because you look good doing this shit. I think you said something about me. I want to know that ain't, nigga, come on. I come from a real world, nigga. I don't care if he talking for the nigga down the street or he doing that, nigga. I told you don't sell dope. I'm going to your boss. Don't sell dope on my block. Take it to the next hole.
Simpleton.
We not playing. I'm not going to play with everybody, be wasting no time, because I understand that the minute we get on one page, we win. So if I sit around here and I entertain every little thing or whatever, guess what? I'm only making it a longer process for us. I did that. You know how much more me and Scooter could accomplish? So at this time, you can say everything. Say the land, or if you like. You're not going to get a response out of me because, for one, I know the federal government monitors me, music, what I'm doing. I'm a rapper just 2 weeks ago. I seen him in Security Mall.
They own you.
I know it.
Can't do nothing. You can't.
Look, I don't play. I'm not making it up. I'm not telling you this because I'm scared. No, I'm a real gangster, nigga. I'm still gonna let this motherfucker go. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. And Google me is, I'm not a rat. I'm not a bitch. It ain't no hidden shit. It ain't gonna never come up. Nigga, two things you'll never see is me being a fucked up, unloyal sucker and Black Snow. Listen,
Black Snow.
I'm trying to say, I'm gonna live by that, nigga. That's the code, nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything's a purpose for me, nigga. I live by purpose.
So, Debo, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question real quick. What do you think was your biggest record that you made the most money off of after you got monetized?
Go Up.
Yeah, they go ahead.
Yeah,
that motherfucker blonde head, nigga.
Rapped about dope my whole life. My lane deep, I stuck with it no matter what, because that's all I knew. I was a sponge to that.
That was the one.
What I'm saying is, you remember that movie with the football player and the nigga was managing him? And the manager of the football player was the man And they didn't want to give him opportunities and all of that type of stuff because he wouldn't change his attitude and his mindset. And the manager just kept working, trying to get him the best deal. And
Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah,
What's the movie called?
my shit.
What was the movie called?
It's called Jerry Maguire.
Watch Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
So
show me the money.
So my OG told me, said, look, man, you want to know why? If you had what it took, big brother, you already be there. Go look at Jerry Maguire and then call me tomorrow. That's what my OG told me, right?
I think I should
looked at it.
movie. That movie
so when I looked at it the first time, right?
He really caught that
I called
ball.
him back like, man, see that nigga hustling, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He got it. He said, nah, D, go back and watch it again. And come back and tell me.
And really look at the movie.
I went back and I watched it again. I said, yo, he's a persistent, don't give up, just keep going. He said, go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
When he told me to go back and watch it again, we didn't get a chance to go back and watch it again. We was out, wound up being a game, met him down at a casino.
Mm-hmm.
This night, Inkwell to be doing music.
Mm-hmm.
Inkwell. You know what I'm talking about? Inkwell do music? Inkwell?
Inkwell?
Got studio on
Oh,
California.
yeah, Joe.
He happened to be a friend of my OG's son.
Yeah, I know Inkwell.
Inkwell happened to be there. He bad went at the show.
He used to come to the shop.
Sitting in there, yo.
When you say
And we talking and whatever, yo. And I was a person that always didn't like, because I felt like, even if you don't like me, right? You don't got to tell me in my face that don't make you a man or tough or real.
You talking about Inkwell?
Respect me enough to keep that shit to yourself. No, I'm just saying, I'm just thinking, I'm telling you.
Oh.
So I feel like, even if I don't like you or like your music, I'm not going to wait and get you, yeah, man, your music phony and shit. Like, that's disrespect. Bing, bing. It's on
Off
that.
top.
Because as men, we don't got to do that.
You don't
know
have
what I'm
to.
saying? Even if I don't like it, I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so my point was, I didn't like constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, sat me down. I'm thinking I'm all that. They were like, nah, yo. He said, all that you saying is wrong.
He wanted you to.
He said, yo, kept going. The football player had what it took and his everything.
Mm-hmm.
But until he changed his mindset,
He had his wife in the
people,
head.
places, and things,
Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't have never had that next opportunity.
Talking about that Jerry Maguire's real shit.
And that's what's holding all of
Damn.
Baltimore rappers.
Everybody go watch that movie because what he talking about.
Everybody
I
trying
get
to
it.
make it.
I get it.
Everybody adamant about showing somebody, yeah, I can get you, I can do this, I'm a killer.
Mm-hmm.
But who really trying to win? Because if you understand winning, you take them vibrations, them same ones, into a room full of winners, and they're going to get up and walk away from you.
That's a fact.
The first commandment is, thou shalt not kill. All the old dope dealers lived, survived, stayed around a long time because they stayed away from that murder shit.
Yup, they did. That's why certain strips survived.
Now,
got no murder
the
in
main
that,
thing that you stay
shit won't
away
get
from
money.
is the main thing people thrive off of, right?
He ain't no killer.
But
That's that
tell me
normal
one
shit.
legendary killer you know, Rich.
It's
That's
like
still
right
here.
now. Right now. Yeah, exactly. Right now.
They die with the time.
Out of here.
I seen it,
Done,
my
done.
nigga. It do not look. You be tough
Done.
and be the shooter for 3 years. You do the next year, and over the jail, and the next 50 in the system.
Done. You done.
You beat it 5 years,
Dead or
running around
jail,
shooting
whatever.
people. You might go 10.
Mike.
But guess what? You gonna spend the rest of them years in the ground.
Yup.
Cause you gotta live by it.
Dropping gems, yo.
And once you live that way, ain't no turning back.
At all.
That's my whole thing. That's why, you know, when we came up, robbers and juggers, that was like fiend shit to us.
That's dope.
Like, nigga, you a
was a
dope
dope
ass
fiend, yeah.
robber. Man, get out of here. Get the fuck away from me, my nigga. Like, we ain't live by that. We kill stick up niggas, my nigga.
That's some real shit.
Like, yeah, I got robbed, but everybody in your whole immediate boy family that would die, and I can say it because I'm alive and I'm here now. And everybody in the city know, yeah, I got robbed, but everybody died.
Man, niggas get robbed all the time, though, yo.
I'm just saying, ain't nobody exempt. You put yourself in a predicament, it happens. It's just like insurance, just in case.
Just in case.
You gotta be ready because, you know, you never know. But what I am saying is, it gotta be worth it these days, bro, because I have a better understanding.
This nigga D-boy.
No, I'm
It's
just
bigger
saying.
than rap.
I'm letting
It's
D-boy
not a
tell
rap nigga that can make me entertain him, and I got my
my mind.
kids. I needed what?
I got him. I got him.
Rap
I'm
against
letting
you,
them vent.
nigga.
I'm letting them vent.
What? I wish I would rap against my nigga. My kids will cuss me out.
Yeah, exactly.
They had to go to school and
They
kids
ain't
was
like
like,
that
we
shit.
ain't fucking with you because your father be in school. I went through
You gotta really go through that. That's how Gucci and Jeezy. That's like Gucci and Jeezy.
I went through
They separated the whole city, they
bro.
said that.
Listen, bro.
Yo,
God
damn,
put
they
his
separated the
hardest
city,
battles
nigga.
on the strongest soldiers, yo.
Right.
If I wasn't built for it, I can't speak for nobody else. I wouldn't be going through it, yo. Nobody ain't bigger than God, yo. When it's your time and your long clock set, God gonna give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you just gotta live with no regrets, yo. Stand up and you don't owe nobody nothing, yo. I'm telling you, bro.
But that is that one.
And I don't put myself in predicaments to owe nobody nothing, bro.
That's that one regret.
I ain't even giving you that kind of conversation, my nigga, to have you think that I'm gonna let you just think that I owe you anything, bro. Everything even.
Facts.
Because I'm gonna respect the shit out of you and you gonna respect me. And I'm demanding that. I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm demanding it. I'm gonna get respect because I know I'm never gonna break the code and disrespect nobody. Never. If you ever heard about me in anything, you might have heard about me being disrespectful, but D ain't starting nothing.
I just think you speak your mind a lot.
I'm always speaking my mind.
Like this shit. Just people
They probably don't, but don't do nothing for me to speak my mind about to me. And remember, I only address shit people done to me. I ain't never talking about nobody else's business. Nigga, before I hate on anybody, nigga, I'd rather jump in a bowl of razor blades, nigga. I'm gonna give all harmless to any motherfucking body you say, nigga, that's just the way I am, nigga. I play by the codes, nigga. I'm only gonna ever address what was addressed to me. Because I have the right to do that, nigga. Again, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will. So with that right I got, nigga, I can address that shit because it's against me.
So what's next for you, bro?
The Elmo.
No,
Yeah,
let's talk about the album.
All platforms, moving.
And what number project is that? Unfinished business.
100.
God damn.
You put out 100 mixtapes.
Stop playing. It's about like 20 something. Though. I don't need to count
Put
like
out
right
20
now.
some
Right?
projects.
Yeah,
Hell
like,
yeah.
And they streaming everywhere. So you got all your business order.
crazy everywhere. Yeah, I got everything finally monetized. I'm getting money off of it. Listen, buy me a couple $13, something, a couple hoodies or something. I'm gonna get right on you niggas streaming money.
bucking out,
But
man.
listen though, this real shit though. Yo, listen. The goal is to get this money and take care of our families. Yo.
Yeah, facts.
All jokes aside, yo, like for every rapper that see this, yo, I big it all up, yo, and I do this like, and I just made a statement a couple weeks ago, like Jay Hill, like you want to bring up now you live in my color homes, and I have nothing against you, brother, but I know you being sarcastic against me because I feel like that you being heinous to the culture. Yes, this a young boy game, but if you going to the core, nigga, you gotta get the culture, nigga. Tim Trees ain't dead. Test Me ain't dead. Honey can get an interview from me. Nigga, what are you doing? You just going off of fame. And everybody just living off of fame. And it's like people don't even mingle with the people that it matter because people can get you places money and fame can't.
At all, nigga. You right. You right, yo.
Like, duh. Like, embrace the culture.
You live.
That's one thing that Ham been doing for day one.
Yes.
Gotta give him
A round of applause to me.
We gotta
You
give
goddamn right. Yes.
Culture.
I am the culture.
Man, you're like one thing you can't stop, right? Is physical attraction. But again, I'm never gonna disrespect.
Can't deny Broody.
Nope. You know what I'm saying? So like, you think about a pretty girl come in, might be your cousin white, and you seeing at the cookout for the first time, and she be like, man, she bad shit, but the leave is there. I ain't gonna never holler. I ain't gonna never look at it unless I'm gonna.
But if you don't know if that's the cousin,
but even if you know her wife, guess what? You still can't stop, but you see her beauty.
Yeah,
Remember, I just said you can't stop
she look good.
physical attraction. It's the violation when you move forward in any direction. And I don't never do that and never break that code because that 1%, that lady just ain't with it and won't tell her man.
Facts.
Now you're in a world of trouble. If that relationship meant something to you, if you're a stand-up nigga, if you're a knucklehead, whatever, you're in trouble. So I don't never break the code. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I throw my shot out all the time. And if they dress it right, yeah, I stand down. But if you don't say nothing, I'll be talking again. Yeah.
This nigga D-Boy.
A closed mouth don't get fed, champ.
I love this nigga.
If you want to fight me,
he's a cool guy, man.
He's a cool guy.
He's a really cool guy, man.
But I gotta get into the journalist bag. So since you had all your you dropped that song and what's the name of the song again with Pork Chop and all them was in the video? Go Up. I love that song.
That shit was lit.
And I seen that on BET. I seen that streaming everywhere. So by you being an older artist and for years, Gucci Mane said that they put out a lot of albums. You know what I'm saying? A seasoned artist.
I ain't that
bro,
old shit.
listen,
I ain't older. I'm seasoned.
no, listen, what I'm gonna say is, for me, just being a guy, I ain't really scared of my number. But what I'm saying is, bro, we were born in a time where hip hop was created. Hip hop been around 49, 50 years. So anybody that's living under that under 50 mark, we were a part of that. That's why it's everlasting, because it went to my daddy and them ears. It went to their ears, the young ears. Now it's passed down. He got a son 7.
See, you wouldn't understand it. I mean, a lot of them wouldn't, but you do. You know why? Because you stated that. Because see, listen. When they say D-Boy really lived it, I wasn't just the average nigga. I was getting all the bricks.
Okay, so that's what I want to talk about.
I done served every big dope boy in this fucking city.
That's
when you were younger.
I done served niggas. Anybody who got money, anybody who was real, I done served them.
So that's why you call yourself D-Boy.
All the big dope boys.
When you were younger, right?
So I'm not different.
Why they call you D-Boy?
I'm just not.
That's
when you
passed.
I
didn't want to pass.
I'm a plug rapper.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Past, when you first started.
In my past, I said I was a plug rapping.
I was. You said what?
That's the dynamic different from me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a game.
You not ass nigga.
Because I said you can't take that from me.
Not ass nigga.
I'm not saying that I'm selling them bricks right now, but it's a known fact. Every government in this world, every city agent or whatever, know that I sell
that's what I'm saying.
in Baltimore streets all my life.
Back then.
I got you.
Back then, yeah.
You retired. You retired.
Of course that.
You know what I'm saying? You retired.
I wouldn't be speaking of it. Remember I told you, anything I say
can and will be used
I
against you on
read
the
it back
internet.
here before it come out.
You know what I mean? But listen, I'm trying to come outside tomorrow, so I don't want to be bought. I don't want to be bought. But I love this interview because D-Boy.
Come out correct.
But D-Boy, just tell me about the industry, because D-Boy, for a lot of us artists, this man's an artist.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. I'm a former artist. And you had success to be an older guy. Right. So I don't want older MCs, you know what I mean, seasoned MCs to ever forget, bro, you dropped projects 10 years ago. You had a fan base. That fan base is still living. So it can never be, I ain't got, just because I don't got a bunch of people with a gun in the bit.
Or the realest, but I am be more hip hop.
But you always
you
you always preach.
You got damn right. Yes. That's a fact.
Without understanding that I'm here. So it's like, it don't take a rocket scientist to tell you, did I fuck one of your bitches?
Yeah, you're a
legend. Did I do something wrong with you? Again, just deal with it. Let me know. If you took mine, I don't care. I told you. I always get cheated on. I love all
rappers are young, so
they come tell you I love name line.
Yo, rappers are young, so you ain't fucking they bitches. It might be an auntie.
I my bitches all the time.
You know what I mean? Rappers are young. It might be auntie. Like Jay said, I might have brought your auntie a bag. You might have brought your little brother half.
I did.
You know what I mean? That's a fact. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
That's
a fact. But as far as the success, when you put out that record and made BET, how was that feeling for you? Because BET was everything to us. It still is in some type of way, but I don't watch it as much as I did as a kid.
Like,
we should though.
I shouldn't.
It wasn't the feeling that people think it would. I would have felt when the opportunity happened. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's because when that did happen, at that point, I understand and understood the business a little bit, if not way more than I knew back then.
But you had to plan a different radio station.
Nothing.
So you made a lot of money off that record.
Like how my man Mully, and now see, I always say words and then I put people's names to give it, and then it'd be like, D said
this shit, nothing stepped on, man. Nothing stepped on.
I'm just saying, like, listen.
Shout out to Mully, man.
Still to this day say,
Mully was here too.
When I was on MTV, that was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody want to hear that.
They don't.
No.
Especially the young people.
Don't nobody, them kids don't want to hear that. They don't hear that shit.
You right.
That's what I'm saying, even with boss man like Doug. Niggas
don't want to hear that.
Don't nobody want to keep the God who? The God who? Doug. Nobody want to hear that shit.
But he can't say that because he listened to Griselda.
No, I'm just giving you an example. It's not me saying it.
Because
It's not me saying it.
That
don't sound like no Griselda.
I love Griselda, but you a Griselda dick rider.
See, remember the world
You
don't
a
wait.
Griselda dick rider.
The world don't wait. The world steady
I love
revolving.
you, bro. I love you, bro.
The kids
I love
understand.
You, but Griselda,
I'm willing
No,
to
you don't ride it, but you love 'em
what
too
they
much.
understand. That's why Future win. That's why Khaled is winning. That's why Jay-Z every 3-4 years, because he's a little slow. It take him a little time to understand, and then he come back with a good understanding of what's going on right then. Every time he don't miss.
He don't miss.
It's because understanding is everything. A lot of them ain't willing to do the work to at least try to understand why Kev's still here.
Talking about Benny and you.
Why
No, I
DB's
love
still
Benny
rapping.
and don't do that.
Why?
Stop. I'm
Sugar
saying
Ray
you love him too
made the
much.
way he make it that. Don take out 1137 Cafe. Cleon still doing it.
Yes.
Jess got our break.
Shout out to
These
Cleon,
are
shout out to
people
Jess.
that we started with from
Baltimore.
Round of applause for Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Every fucking body in Baltimore. Double down on that. Baltimore City.
Javante.
Baltimore.
It's not the richest
Come
man,
on, man.
richest man in
Let's
Baltimore.
go, man. A
He's the
round of
only
applause.
person
Keep them going, man.
Baltimore,
Baltimore, yes.
right now at this point. And
I love it.
Cleon, everybody get their opportunity.
Yes.
And,
We embracing it. One more time. We embracing it.
Go tech. He can do it.
Tech's gonna go.
He got it.
Tech's is gonna go.
Everybody know Tech got it.
A1, let me finish. A1 Bain, he understand. He get the opportunity. He gonna
Yes.
do it. Chaz just got it. He just need to get around the right person or the right people.
Yeah.
That's it.
Chaz a big
My
thing.
man Rax.
He
Rax
did.
a hustler, man.
Rax
He can rap his
doing
ass.
what the hustlers do.
Being signed don't mean nothing.
I know.
You
You're right.
talk to a nigga.
No. All right, now explain that.
That's the curse.
That's what I want to know.
Do that. I ain't said Rax ain't do
That's what I wanna know.
Do that because see, even you feeling like that's enough.
What
Now you get up and you start running full blast.
does sign mean?
Sign
That's
is
what I
that
want to know.
machine that every artist I feel like is looking for, trying to create, and with that being said, he had the perfect opportunity for Shorty really a live hustler before this and now. So remember, it's like a nigga that was born with the gift and a nigga created the gift from a talent.
I just seen that nigga on North Avenue.
You know what I'm saying? Demon Brown.
D, that's my guy.
That's my guy. You know what? That's my best show. For that 16 years. I
Came up
think
around saying,
That's my
you
guy.
know what time.
That's how I moved in with him. So look,
He the one that let me know who you were.
he's one of the
Y'all was young,
greatest
look. We was
basketball
young.
players alive. Tobias was. He died. When Tobias died, Melo got the op and made it to the league. That was his cousin. Tobias was going to be the next Limbaugh.
D was older than me.
Right.
Melo
Listen.
looked up to
I heard it's about
E. Brown.
Mom. Shout out to Mom,
It's
man.
in his soul.
He need to come on, keep it a
With
stack.
that ball.
And RawDope.
God didn't give him that super opportunity. As they said, that 1% chance that the NFL players get to make it to the league, right? Like everybody else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he missed it. But coming up,
He was a show.
Melo didn't want it as much as everybody felt, but that he made it.
This is
because
legendary.
He kept.
This is
going.
legendary.
This nigga D.
Here's the conversation me and Melo had. We talked about, we joked about Melo. God, he's the richest nigga I know. This
Of course, you know that. We know
I'm
that.
not knowing.
We all know that.
Fuck them on. Bottom line. At this point, bottom line. But when they were young and coming up,
D was the one.
The mom
I don't know.
was actually like a Michael
Murphy
Jackson.
home, nigga.
So like, it's a difference in microwave rappers and oven rappers,
Gotcha.
right? Have an understanding that
Microwave and
Right
oven
now.
rappers. You hear that? Microwave
Right now
rappers
is
and
good.
oven
for
rappers.
the now,
Damn.
because you
Gangsta.
warm something up and it be so good when you pull out the microwave, right? But when you warm it up, what it do? It get all hard like plastic.
He don't know nothing about that. So that's my little man. Don't do it over his head.
Marinate for 12
My
hours.
little man for
You
years.
pull that bitch out, right? Feed your family for weeks.
For weeks.
For years.
Talking about,
So
man.
what you?
I'm saying you my little man. I understand.
The whole
I'm
goal
saying
is what we
he's
really
speaking the
talking
gospel.
Now, did you get
We
in
talking
this
about D
business?
Brown right now.
Yeah,
yo.
go ahead. Listen, I'm listening to D-Boy.
Yeah.
Let D-Boy talk. Let
Talking
D-Boy
about the
talk.
game.
Yeah, then you.
It depends on what you want out of it. If you want fame, notoriety,
What you want?
that's there.
Yeah, what you want?
I want longevity and whatever it's gonna bring. I want to be able to show these guys that where we come from, we can break laws, whatever you may think about me or feel about me, and we can do it and be different.
Did you have to get older to think that though?
I did.
All right. Because a lot of young niggas don't think about longevity. They don't be.
I didn't.
They think they gonna die at 25. Or
Nah,
I ain't gonna live
when
long.
you really live it, every day it's
Yo,
done.
it hurt. He rock.
The hardest thing
D-Boy.
to do at night is walk in the house.
D-Boy. we got to shout out our sponsor.
Who
Shout out to Hennessy for the goddamn, you know what
I
I
like
mean?
that jacket, man.
The Hennessy
Hold
jacket,
on, yo,
yes.
show the sign,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Stop
Hennessy
playing.
Moet. You goddamn right,
RawDope
yes.
Podcast.
Big Dino.
RDP.
But man, you said you got a story.
All against
So
the
we
odds,
got to
man.
give you one of these golden bottles right
got the
here.
guy, the
One of
legend,
these
the
golden
myth.
bottles right here to let you pop, man.
We got the myth.
You know what I mean?
Man, I don't
I had
give
a
a
tone.
fuck. Who don't
You know what I mean?
book me for y'all
Yeah,
podcast?
Y'all don't drink, but
Who
he
don't
got to
want
pop
me?
it.
Who don't want to ask me? Who feel like I don't deserve it? Who want to be against this? What they say? I don't give a fuck who don't like me.
That's right.
I like me.
That's all it's about. You better look like you.
And I'm the person like this. If you like me, I love you. But if you hate me, I despise you. I'm an energy person.
Yeah.
I read energy.
Chakras.
I'm very likable. I could change your life.
You and your chakras.
I could change your life.
Give it back, Herbie, because
But
he doesn't drink.
If you choose
He
to
don't need it. He don't
have
drink.
that energy against
You know
that,
what I mean?
then I
He's
feel
gonna
like
get my
you just
bottle.
having an energy against vibration.
Yeah, man. That's what we want to do. You
Because
can take
all
it
I
with
want
him.
to do is whatever we do, and if you know me, you know this. Have I ever one time been ignorant cab that you said on the one on met me? The one on, I've been the same way.
No, you
I'm
are.
not making this shit up. It's just
I feel you. I feel you.
I'm the coolest
D,
nigga.
niggas
I
fuck with you,
everybody. I love if I got.
Yo,
one to
niggas
say,
fuck
everybody.
with you, D.
Yeah, nigga, fuck with you,
Yo,
D-boy.
niggas really do fuck with
But
you.
I
Yo.
do be
But I know
feeling
you got your
outside.
haters. I know you
It ain't about a hater. I feel like that they don't understand.
But you
At
elevated
this point, I
so.
wouldn't say hater because at that point, when people was calling me that, I had to learn that I wasn't a hater. I just
But
didn't
you
have
never was.
understanding.
You never. I
I
never
never
seen you
understood, so I
hate.
did a lot of hateful shit.
I never see you. I never see the bag.
Because if you understand, you would know certain things you just don't. In the name of hip-hop,
Only that scooter
in the name of
beef.
love, in the name of life, whatever it is, just certain things you don't do.
That's the only time it really started that trying to say.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. And because we didn't hear
You
nothing
just
from
told
him.
us everything about it.
Yeah, you told the story.
My
Yeah,
career.
yeah.
My brand. It's just that at that moment, I should have been
More open-minded.
responsible as being the older person in
Yeah.
the situation. And I could have said, well, school's not that dumb shit, boy. And this, but my pride,
strong.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
but
yeah.
my pride.
Yeah, he
would
told you got
pass
them hands
that, and
with
I didn't
him.
embrace it.
He said he
And
got them
I went
hands
and
with
I
him.
leveled against it, and I had no win. That little nigga.
But it wasn't no cat. It
Yo,
ain't no
I'm
cat.
talking, listen, yo. He had a whole world of kids hating. I'm talking.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. That did something to
Oh, hell, yeah. I went to school to die the first day.
Like you had
I'm
something.
sorry.
Yeah.
He grabbed me.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it was quick. It was a bunch
yeah.
of shit that took me down there because I was the number one subject. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was just going around.
Yeah,
like
nothing
that.
to
I
do with
didn't
none of that
understand
shit,
how
man.
but it wasn't that serious to
strong
you.
music was and shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? Then one
Absolutely.
day I'm on the avenue. This shit people don't really know, but it's known to be true. Me, Duda,
Duda, yeah. Shout out to Duda.
Who was with me? Diddy, Stem. At this point, Stem bro,
No,
green
what?
bitch ass. He was home. But all sitting out there. I'm in the store.
His manager was what's the
Getting
name,
some
brother,
chips and
right?
Some buns and stuff. And as I walked out the store, seeing them with mama, you know, my mama, bisexual girl, my mama been at me, so had girl, I remember him sister. Well, she was out there with us too. So it's crazy because she the one told me. I walked out the store when I walked out the store with my mother life. It was so crazy, bro. Seeing them whipped up on me with the news people and jumped right out on me while I'm walking on the store. I'm like, D-boy, I'm like, and look why everybody on the avenue, everybody like, what the fuck? My mom was the only one like, yo, man, I knew someone that make it. The motherfuckers was running the plane car asking you all day about you. And I'm like, what the fuck? Whole time it was the news people on CNN. That's
whole
how that
time.
morning, after school, y'all seen me on CNN, like, man, I wish I would have. Because they almost made me do that to let people know that I wasn't involved with it. But seeing that, I didn't ask for that. They whipped up on me on the avenue. I'm thinking, like, how the fuck y'all knew I'd be on the avenue? How the fuck y'all knew I was in the store? Who the fuck gave y'all that? I'm walking out here, ran up on them.
You know what it was.
At that point,
After that,
alongside a couple other points, he started letting me know, like, man, this is real. It don't matter how I look at it and how I feel. Like, damn, the words that I'm sitting here thinking in my head rapping about is really affecting me. That's crazy. Like, and the Baltimore Sun, they said, Jafar said, as D-Boy and his entourage left the scene in their luxurious cars. Where do y'all rate it?
your luxurious
Yeah,
car.
like, listen,
That's what
bro.
they did. You know, they
He
try to
made it
dress
look
that
so
shit up.
big when we in
They
there,
dress
right?
that shit
Imagine
up.
the federal government comes
Like they
man,
get millions.
Mr. Johnson.
Like what the fuck?
You wait all these years to get all these
Can't even have a nice
power.
car.
I'm like, what you mean? I ain't game on me. Like, man, look. Why you think we asked, and I let y'all read about it, to get y'all together, because they told Big Brother he had 7 days to get us together. They was going to take 10 and sweep us up. Big Brother love us. So imagine them sweeping everybody. They swept up in the room. If I tell y'all the name of the niggas was in the room, y'all will faint. It was everybody that was relevant of the, like, real. So it was better to us to walk in. It was amnesty month. You walk in there with 30 federal agents, yo. That's the shit you Google, and you know, You know what I'm saying? They put that shit down on us, you know what I'm saying? That shit hurt niggas, but I just feel like, what could you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's the lane in the world that we chose. I ain't making it up. I ain't saying this to protect them because this been up some years. I don't even do interviews. I would have been did an interview to protect my ass if y'all think that I'm saying that to make somebody protect me. No, I'm a troublemaker. I love them. That's what I like shit. I just be having them because I'm grown. I'm not gonna ever choose to make them. But when somebody starts on me, I don't ever know how to stop. Don't. That's my negative. Yeah. That's my toxic trait. Yeah. I don't stop. I'm like an elephant. You can't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
That's I have a problem like that.
My mother always told me to get my lick back.
I have a problem like that too.
But my point is, I'm saying this because if people in Baltimore hip hop feel like that, it's worth it. You know, you willing to put that on the line, then do it. Because now, it's a million young guys that's way more viral and bigger than me.
But you started it.
Let's put it in.
No, you started it. Before you leap over that.
That's a fact.
You started the going viral and getting looks from different cities to fuck with us.
I played my part.
I'll give you that.
I play my part.
We gotta give him that.
I play my part.
I don't care what other rapper had the hottest song.
Round of applause for that.
D-Boy was like going state to state, different states, yo.
I've had conversations with
I'll give you that.
Program director for 92Q, which is urban informer Kelson. Top guy like D-Boy. Who's your radio guy?
Kelson with the rounds up.
I'm my radio guy. I single-handedly got my records.
It's my guy. Shout out to Kelson.
Myself. I know all the program director. I could pick the phone up and call them. I deal with them myself. See, the one thing about me, right, is understanding anything I get into. And right now, I understand the business. All this shit is smoke and mirrors, bro. Shit ain't nothing.
You just like to do it anyway, though.
It ain't about
you like it look nice.
You
like fly shit.
It's a part of the culture.
You know you be putting that shit on, nigga.
It's a part of the culture.
Don't act like you don't put that shit on.
Listen, let me tell you. Listen.
You know you like to do that.
What? It's coming up, right? That's what y'all have to go up because I did that when I was young.
We was all kids.
That's what I was known.
Cinderella's, Charlie Rudolph, Alan Stewart.
Jag, first rapper with a Bentley.
Okay.
I was all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I just ain't willing. I ain't willing to keep bragging on it because at the end of the day, guess what, bro? You know that. Kevin, I be dirty every day, don't I? I only put clothes on when I need to. Every day I'm with a
You do it when you need to, though. When you want to. I would say when you want to. I would say that.
Only when I need to.
All right. Well,
bro, guess what? I don't be like
that.
I
got a video.
Mother had to tell me, that's crazy. X said this. The other day, little X playing. Bitch, why you looking dirty now, bitch? That's what. Bitch, you need to go back to North Carolina, bitch. Bitch, you know what, bitch? That's what God. It's like bitch, you only be fried when you're on the internet, bitch. Bitch, every time I see a bitch, you be looking crazy, bitch. Bitch, you getting old. Bitch, look at the great honey. Bitch, you getting those bitch. Bitch, get out of here.
You like, oh,
listen what I'm gonna tell you, bro. That's a fact.
I need that interview.
I
need that interview with X, D-Boy.
I can make that.
Wow.
I need that interview with X. I need you to call up off the air.
A lot of people feel that. But underlined and all that, like I get to know people and I deal with these guys as men. Like balling up, that's my guy.
Shout out to ball, free ball, free ball.
I keep saying that because these the guys I know. With, you know what I'm saying? Big Piece, Itchy, man. Shamrock, Rick, come home. Rock, let's go. Bash, home. My guys, TT. You know, like I'm here for the real, yo. And it's not like that. I ain't saying nobody fake, but the people that nobody want to talk about. This is a story. This is a lifestyle. There's certain things you're supposed to embrace.
Stuff that don't get brought up.
That don't get brought up.
Some certain stuff don't get brought up. You be like, hold up. You forgot about Joe?
Like, you know, like these artists, like if you notice, like King Los, I got a lot of records with Los.
Y'all need to get dropped and shit. Tell Los stop playing games too, man.
No, guess what, bro?
I got a little beef with Los too.
You ain't paying attention to what I got going on. Because you would know it. They all over it. I got videos with it. With me and Los. Los is on the remix to Go Up. We shot it in the middle of Cali. With Winnie Harlow jumped out, kissed me on my lips, and posted it on my page. It's all that shit. Yeah, it's Voice to Find Out. All them posted. Go look at it. It's on YouTube. I can't make that. I don't know. I ain't asked her to come do that.
I'm just, I can't catch
she just jumped out and said, "Oh, you're a cutie pie." Kissed me on my lips. Lola looked at me. Looked like, you know what it is? I'm like, no. Had my girl with me on. He said, "That's Winnie Harlow." I'm like, who the fuck is Winnie Harlow?
Winnie Harlow.
Her granddad got 9 million followers. I didn't know who she was.
One of them.
That's what I'm saying. The energies be different. But who else you see with records with Los?
Not a lot of people, especially from Baltimore.
You know what I tell them?
You know that's the only thing I care about.
That's where you lose, bro.
From Baltimore.
Embrace the culture.
I mean, if your niggas got records with Los.
You want a platform.
Man,
it's not an honor. It's not an honor. It's not an honor. I understand you're supposed to work.
I love those.
Guys like this, right? I'm going to give you this, right?
I'm got a lot of
Shorty was on his shit. Little tech right now. That shit, Lo's supposed to jump back and get right in the mix with that.
What?
Let me get on that.
Have him out there.
That's why artists from big city do it with their locals and
Talk, D.
Baby just did
That's
it with
a
Rob
fact.
59. Yo, it's not an honor to do that, yo.
But what if the artists don't want the olive branch because they ain't throw it in the beginning?
We're going to let that turn a leaf.
Yeah.
But as the superior in the positioning, Lo's supposed to embrace that. That's where I lost.
First
I tell him that all the time. When I speak to
telling
him,
you.
I tell him.
I'm telling you. So
I told you to come back to Baltimore and get your
Now
sound
you got
back.
Boss Man trying to do records with all the young niggas trying to catch up, but won't elevate.
of what you said earlier and why you said
Come
it.
on.
Well, like you was hating, you was saying you gotta change your music. You gotta make the shit.
Change it, elevate with
Do
the
it
sound of the
different.
time, because it's always a vibration. It's music. You gotta be prepared to like just try. It's music. You never know what's gonna be or what's not gonna
Gotta
be.
throw
but
it out
nothing
there.
beats a failure in the try.
Shoot,
And I
nigga.
understand it. I just keep
Triple
going.
threat.
I'm to that understanding point, and then the thing I do is try to make certain, understandings of things. So, to me, that's why I say hard work be talent any day, especially when talent work hard. Because if anybody think that what I'm doing is amazing or winning or above anybody, that's a lie. But it's always the perspective of what you feel. Have I have any envious and people that hate me or whatever? I'm aware that envy is just worse than hate. That's just people that just don't want to see me in a position to do things. So I have no control over that. Just stay where you're at.
Yeah, you can't trip off that.
But possession is not to the law.
Can't trip off that.
At the end of the day, Doug, let's get it.
Let's
And
keep
if you
going.
understand the vision of what it is, in order for us to win, it's going to take everybody to one accord.
You just dropped the album.
Lobby boys.
You just dropped the album.
Man,
Yes.
You just dropped the album, man. What
Just
you call?
dropped the album. Clap it up, bro.
He played
Clap it up, bro.
too.
Clap it up 3 times with that chest.
He played
Let it run through. The album, the new project,
fire.
DboiDaDome. He evented all through the podcast.
The original D-boy.
I let him do his thing. Let's talk about the
awaited.
well overweighted.
And I
He
already
spoke
saw
about
that.
everything
I'ma
and every
give you the real.
situation.
I'm going to give you the real.
And listen,
He really
bro.
did.
Listen,
always
the
gonna
new project.
He could have been like, nah, I don't want to talk about that.
No,
And
I'm
also,
100.
I ain't
The
taking
new
up for no
project.
bios, but I have one of the hardest projects. Because remember, it ain't just me. It's all
Them
of
songs I just heard was hard.
that came
I
up
know
out,
that.
the CNC. You got to just pay attention if you understand.
And name that song for me, please.
Created a vibration in every song. This is like good records.
What was that
I'm
song?
my biggest critic, but I feel like,
For the audience, tell
Which
them
one?
that biggest
Which
song.
song?
The song you just said you had one of the biggest songs come out of Baltimore.
oh, go up.
Oh, yeah, we
Go
talked
up.
about that.
And that was just changing mindsets, people placing things.
When you on West Side Certified?
The remix.
Yeah.
Yes. I wasn't on the original one because I wasn't rapping when they originally did that one, yeah. But I'm on the remix. When Rico came home from the feds, I had put him in the front like you supposed to do. I ain't had to question that. That's his song. Because I had the song out before he came home. But before he came home, it was me, G-Rock, Benji Bo, Taso Swag, Lord D from
Taste
Longwood.
some swag. Oh, shit.
All of us was on it. But when Rico came home, as I supposed to, I straight put Joe on it and put him first.
So you do reach back.
Everybody
and
was
fuck
scared
with niggas.
to remix Westside Certified.
Why? Why?
They were scared of Rico.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
Rico,
And I feel like the
still- but
remix
still
was hard as
still,
fuck.
right?
But it was not like
So-
the first one.
What they
I
think?
remixed it with all consequences. But when he came home, what I do, I put him on the front like you're supposed to as a man.
Let him go.
It was his record. You're supposed to. So
It's
that's what
his.
that alleviates.
That's a classic.
That
It's a
alleviates
classic.
any negative energy or any way
It's
you
a
want to
classic.
think. Because
It's a round of applause for that.
men
West Side
respect men. You're supposed to
Certified,
do
the
that.
original and the classic. Shout out to Rico. That was a big song. That was a big song in Baltimore. West Side Certified. I love that song.
Because I understand
I
the
love
big
that
picture.
song. That's a big song.
It's always the big picture to me.
But
You know what I'm
the
saying?
new project. Get into the
New
talk
project.
about the new
A
project.
missile. Everything.
So it's a 10.
A 10 and a half.
Nothing
10
stepped
and a
on.
half all day long.
So we
definitely
coming out at 5 and we going in at 8, guaranteed.
I'm gonna make you go in at 9.
Ow! So you
put a song
stand
on
up?
real quick?
Yeah. No,
I
see,
mean-
the thing
I
is,
mean-
you're
Like,
right.
he play like a
The thing is, with
30
me,
seconds?
they used to call me. They used to say I was a
Intro,
hawk.
the intro.
I
hard.
don't know, man. I
'Cause I feel
can't
like
risk
the
the
bitches
copyright.
and all
This
that
gotta be
is for
copyright.
the idle time when you want to lay down and fuck all during the day is the thug.
Yes.
By all means.
Facts.
However you doing it. Robbers,
Facts.
killers, lawyers, doctors, police at the end of the day. Everybody doing what they got to do.
You name a lot of important people right there.
Because at the end of the day, everybody doing what they got to do to take care of it.
D-Boy not a dumb nigga. He's a smart guy.
Need to take care of.
This guy's smart.
So you got to respect everybody.
Don't think he's
half of the credit niggas you forgot. I can't deny they all my friends.
But they don't think a street nigga like you.
All the credit niggas in the city.
They don't think you smart, and you smart. You smart.
I said a stupid man can't act smart, but a smart man can act stupid.
No, you smart.
I'm smarter than
You're not a dumb nigga, yo.
No, far from dumb.
And I respect you, but let him get into the project. Rock, let him talk about the project.
You're right. You go ahead.
We need the project.
No, because I really mean it, and I don't mean it.
That's why.
We need the project. Talk about the project.
Everywhere. You already know what it is. And another one, great drop, November.
What's the name of it again?
Which one?
Your new one. This just dropped.
Day in My Shoes. But it's a jacking for beats. I jacked everybody beat.
Ice Cube.
That's somebody that's the hardest niggas. And when I tell you, I went nuts on these niggas. You know all the songs niggas said you don't supposed to touch.
You went and did it.
You touched everything you weren't supposed to touch.
I think I'm good, nigga. I'm good.
I ain't playing. And that tape already finished already. That's it.
That's confidence.
Yeah, I'm already ready. Every time I drop a tape,
I believe it. I believe it.
And I still got about like 19 songs that ain't even that I ain't known with. Yeah. I always put like 30, 40 songs, and I pick like the best 7, 8. It depends on doing an LP. EP, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day when I was young, I just put 20 something. That's because I just wanted to hurt and get nervous. But now because I know the value, I see that and drop another tape, make some more streaming money that top of the year. Y'all ain't heard the rest.
What's the most money you made off streaming? If you would like to share that with us.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Stop pocket
I respect that.
I'm a number guy.
I ain't pocket watching.
I'm just saying
for that man bread.
No. You got me fucked up.
Sound like pocket watching.
But just
how much money you think I made off the strainer? Or what you say?
No, I just said, just for motivation.
The strainer?
When you get streaming. I said streaming. I didn't say the strainer. I can only imagine that. You get what I'm saying? I respect the game. I'm from the game. I'm from the streets. But I can understand you don't want to talk about that. But streaming is a good thing, and I'm just glad that you got all your shit where it's supposed to be, and that lasts a lifetime.
Oh, yeah, I own all my LLCs. They've been up.
Yeah.
That's
going to be living longer than you, the streaming.
I don't really know what to say. It's just that, I feel like, again, what I'm saying? Like, some people might think $100,000 is a lot of money.
It's not.
So
it's a lot of money at once.
Yeah, like
at once.
There's people that got that secret within themselves. Now they run around with this chip on their shoulder. Nigga, I'm the richest nigga. Me and my niggas. You know what I mean? Richest and tough niggas I done seen come and go.
I can only imagine.
We talking about me. Doug. I done seen some of
the crazy.
Doug. I mean.
The most,
that's a fact.
None of that really impresses me. Like,
me either. I be on that tip too. It don't impress me at all too.
Nigga, that's easy.
I done seen it all.
They create a lane for that.
I get it.
But you know what's hard? To move your mother out the hood.
Facts.
To really be talking shit
that was the hardest
on a different vibration, where as though people don't think you bragging because you understand that next level and it's real.
Yo, that was the hardest.
You hear what Chino just came and said? See, it was different when I was smoking marijuana, y'all. But when they really put that motherfucking bag on me, I really got money now. So Chino even talk different now. When he do his nails look different now. He smell like air different because he really got that bag. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like, I'm speaking of that because, like, shorty, a person that we witnessed come from nothing.
When he was a kid.
Made it off of bikes.
Well, I watched him as a kid.
Made it off of bikes.
Made it off of what he loved to do.
Shout out to Boogie. That Boogie loved
made it off of fighting.
It's like you gotta honor that shit and
respect
and
it.
give praise to that shit because
he came up.
Where we come from, that's not even possible. Yo, we had Alan Smallwood, Peanut King, Hitchy Man, all of the Killers and Annie Jones.
I'm about to say Annie Jones. Don't forget about Lil Annie.
Doug, listen, Doug, I know.
He one of them.
Listen, I would never forget the real, like Chinese Kevin, Heads, Steady and Teddy and Stoney from Park Heights, my OG. That nigga just real. Like, I know the real OGs, nigga. Cisco Punk for a show, nigga. Nigga, I talked to Monkey yesterday, nigga.
Yeah, shout out to
like,
Monkey, man.
Real. Jay Lee today. Like, Doug, it's real. Like,
I remember Winner's Lane.
You know, like,
niggas to bring
Howie home. Goody Ray come home. Like, Fat Dion, nigga. Shout out to Stats House Records, nigga. These is real OGs and the nigga for like really like Diddy, Dosey. These niggas is really stampedes in this city, man. But my voice, again, is gonna reach to them because they understand. I pay my homage. But I just feel like the city should support that shit more. Like
you at the Harlem Park Middle.
Yeah.
You really went to Harlem Park?
Yeah.
I remember playing
School to go down
same
and fuck the
school.
horse.
No, man, we played Harlem Park.
Harlem Park and the
Hey,
bitches.
Man, we played Harlem Park. They threw bottles at us.
Killed little
All
kids.
across gangster down there. They
Yeah.
try wild us down
Harlem
there.
Park was a
Pimlico.
tough place.
Listen, bro, listen. You ever notice when people start talking about old times, I always brush off of it. It ain't really about because I'm older, because I'm definitely older. Like, like I'm
you
older.
I'm older. We all
Sons
we're
is
older.
lit. And anyway,
And that's your whole.
from Charlotte,
That's your purpose.
Lit,
your
paper, money, murder. I mean, fuck it. It is what he beat him. It's on record. Lit.
That's your purpose.
It's time
That
for me.
nigga
It's
winning
time
that.
for me to do something different. You know, like
It is, young.
I ain't gotta understand this a young boy game. My young boy's in the game. So at the end of the day, because the mindset and the perspective of what it is, I can't take the time to be focusing on nothing that's not of the right thing for me to do because I'm still a father at the end of the day. So if I go on the rest of my life just being ignorant to that, they could very well miss that.
You gotta go
So,
home.
you know, I came
You
back.
have to make it home. You have to go home.
I've been home for some years now.
But like
That's why, you know, I've been on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do music because I love music and, you know, people is resources, not money. So I can get my shit to the places that's going to be this right.
No, not Baltimore.
So
I'm talking
what
about
I'm
you gotta
saying,
make it home.
my mindset,
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You gotta make it home.
home is order for your kids. Because without order, is
That's what I
destruction.
mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
'Cause
just
like,
Baltimore.
you know, like, if I allow my kids, and I'm just saying this because it's just real, to go up their road because they live in it, and when I'm speaking it, the city might know it's real. It'd be my fault if I let them fall subjective to that shit when I know that ain't the way.
You there. And you there.
So it's my duty to tell them
Fuck
now
let them
how
know.
you can change it from where you at. Everybody know you gonna get busy. I told Itchy this. I told Juju this. They my guys. You feel me? Like, it ain't nothing for you to go hard. Everybody know you gonna go hard. Who gonna wanna come on your block? Nobody. Nigga, let's change the game. Go take a block over, jam that bitch, and we gonna eat forever because ain't nobody gonna ever wanna come around you. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody.
At all.
For what? You know how many people I know ain't here trying to prove something for a motherfucker? For after you do it, it still have no value. You know why? The pretense of the value was worthless anyway. See, you gotta have value. That's why back in the day, before you did something to anybody, we would fight down Hammer Jacks. But before I thought I could pop a shot, I had to come up to North and Long and talk to Lulu and them. Yo, look, yo, blah, blah, blah. They would say, no, you ain't gonna go fight around my dumb parking lot.
Get over what? Get over with. And after that, it's over with. You ain't like
Bundy, my
see each
man.
other.
Sean Bundy, that's my man. That's my heart.
Real shit.
My God, I wouldn't dare speak of shit ain't real. I'm saying shit the city knows real.
90s
Like,
shit. That's some 90s shit. Niggas,
It's like-
that's where it started,
like-
the 90s.
It's another whole era of it. Like, you think about, like, the way the game is, like, when the game took G-Man.
Oh, man.
It let you know the game fucked up. When you got one of the best people in the world, heart out of this world, how could he fall victim to that? When you got OG Payton getting burnt up, these guys who really been stampedes and really supporting the city for a long time, champ. So like when you really think about it, like as artists, to be a rapper is like kind of like one of the hardest things to do for a rapper. I ain't a rapper. I don't live a rap life. So that's why it's not hard for me. Because I ain't never trying to be phony or fake. Every time you see me, I'm D.
Facts.
See, all this shit is smoke is mirror. The whole image, the whole thing is smoke is mirror until you make it to the level. Because see, we living like we multi-millionaires and might only have 100 or 200,000. They ain't no
Niggas don't even be having 10,000.
If they got, I'm just giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Niggas be bum.
Guess what? But you looking like you're worth $500 million.
500 million. Yeah, you.
So who really bluffing?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Understand
Talk.
reality.
Talk. Yeah, you
But
talk.
D-Boy, tell them where they can get that project at.
Everywhere. I ain't playing.
Every streaming
I ain't playing,
platform.
man.
Tidal, Apple,
Respectfully, you know, but I really just be serious
Spotify.
about it. It's everywhere. Like I had said, you know what I mean?
It's
Yo,
all
everywhere.
that
Where they can
shit.
find you at on social media.
DboiDaDome, yo, on Instagram, on all platforms, on Pandora Station, Bam Bam. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you all this right now because I don't really speak it too much, you know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of TV shit going on, so I ain't playing.
Yeah, let's get into that before we wrap it up.
I'm gonna tear this motherfucking TV shit up
That's
for the
money
city,
at, you know, that's what
so
the
they can have that rap, nigga. I'm telling you, the bigger that
TV money different.
I'm on that shit, but I'm doing a lot of powerful things that's gonna be for the city. And see, one thing about me, I'm gonna lead by example, and I'm gonna continue to embrace the city. See, that's why it ain't really easy as a motherfucker really think, because I embrace to the people that need to be embraced.
I get it.
So I'm really an embracer. I'm
So-
gonna do anything I have to do. If
I
one of these
respect
rappers
it.
told me take them to the label,
get it.
I take you there. I done took 3 already, just didn't want them. But a nigga can't say that I ain't take this opportunity and say no, nigga. Hey, want him to go because nigga did this. No, I ain't gonna name no other big brothers in the city who had opportunities to do it. But I ain't wasting mine. 300 in Def Jam time. I took 3 artists today already from the city. So when niggas say D-Boy ain't real, what? I ain't real. You thought I went on your campaign, nigga? We jumped on that motherfucking train. We went up to New York. I took you right in front of Kevin and Celine. 3 of them. Right, you said the room got quiet?
You did everything.
I mean, we let you shine, man. We let you shine.
I get it.
But they wanted
you
to be
shine,
and they was
man.
ready for me.
You
know a lot
They would call me.
Yeah.
So I just got to continue to work.
I respect it.
I did
You
that.
always be looking up.
Nobody can never take that from me. Instead of being mad,
They want you to talk more, young.
come
That's
to my
all
class
it
and
is,
learn.
yo.
Because I'm
They
going to
just
give
want
you
you-
all the jewels.
They want you to.
I'ma give it to
They
you.
think you a hater. They think you don't like the young niggas. They think because they doing it, they don't know that you be
But you know
talking
what's
to
so
them
funny?
niggas.
You
That's-
can't think that I'm a hater, because guess what, bro? Why I'm a hater? Because I continuously work and do things that make me look a certain way and do. I ain't did nothing to nobody.
It might be older niggas saying it. It might not even be young niggas.
look, though,
it might be old.
I understand that, but when that come up, right? Because remember this, a hater is a free employee.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking
He
you,
don't
have
get
I
paid
hired
for it.
none of them?
He
Now I'm
don't
gonna
get
ask
paid
you
for it.
again.
He don't get paid for it.
No, they don't get paid.
He don't get paid for it. I get it.
You just working for me.
I heard. You think I quit?
Now, if I know you're a hater, I am a troublemaker because I know I'm
Because
right there in time enough.
and I know you a hater.
My point is,
different.
once I know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to make you hate more, make your friends hate
Fuck 'em.
everybody now.
Fuck 'em.
But I'm never gonna disrespect air man in my life. That's what I don't do. You know, I put stuff with me and my baby mama beefing, and niggas start talking to girls. I'm like, hey, I fucked the whole shit. Every bitch y'all think somebody I done put this penis on. Like, duh. You got to be careful.
A man said he was fucking Foxy Brown.
And I wore out.
Yeah, it wore out. Represent for Baltimore, England.
Nigga
Nigga said
I'm
England.
dangerous now with that honey.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The honey, shout out to the honey.
It's 21. Shut up, whore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
You talking about
shine.
you fit? Nah, I ain't
No,
50 yet,
look-
bitch. I'm 24.
No, the chain. I like it. Yeah, no, you
Just come
shine.
from the fit now.
Really
No,
looks-
now
it
listen,
really
listen,
looks
listen,
authentic.
Listen, authentic.
Everything
You know what?
authentic. He
Everybody
iced
say that,
out.
but listen to this. Look, bro. Where this come from? And I'm exposed here. I never said no. Infinity. nigga.
Oh, it's invented.
Ali.
You got that shit. Oh, you one
I
of
don't
them.
got talk.
Oh, you one of them. That's what it is.
And what you got on the wrist? What you got on the wrist?
Nobody. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, what you got on the wrist, D-boy?
Oh, I had mine before everybody.
Stop it.
Oh,
And I
okay.
still got to protect. And my son, they still rocking the Audemars.
No, he
with all the OD
dripping.
bands.
No, he's dripping. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking
D-boy
about.
dripping.
Yeah, he really is.
And I'm willing to.
A lot of these
die.
niggas
The avenue
fraud.
stand up, man.
You not fraud,
I ain't said it one time on the rap. You know why?
You don't be talking about that though. That's not what.
Somebody already lost their life about that. Fuck them.
Fact.
This the Keep It Real show, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? They took it off my brother, Uncle Tom. But guess what? I got it back. You can't get their life back. Fuck them. Called my mother, motherfucking mother house in for like a week. Fuck them. Yeah, I stamped that. And I only stamp shit that's real. Remember, my biggest fear of a nigga coming back saying what I'm saying ain't real. I don't care what you think or what you feel about me. My whole life I had a quiet taste.
Yo, this the shit.
I
that-
respect you, D-boy,
This
but
is
you
shit
know,
that we
you,
want,
I
right?
know.
No, because you don't be having
no.
no interviews, man.
I mean, I
You
just
don't
I
interview,
fuck
bro.
with
Silver came to
D-boy.
Charlotte 4 months after I posted
And
Benny
Quick
just to come
goes,
see, and I
man.
just took Quick to my house and
Y'all
cleaned
don't
the garage.
even
Said, "That's
talk
Benny."
about-
I said, "Yeah, Benny, I don't got to go
Quick
in there for
Cows
what?
and all them niggas. Them niggas.
For what? I don't have to do
I
that.
mean, he's speaking
See, they
his
wanna
mind.
go
He's
to the
speaking his
internet
mind.
And put when they was doing this shit,
Oh,
Benny
them
had
niggas
me
don't
doing
know,
that
but
when
see,
I
let him
didn't
speak his
have
mind, but I
knowledge.
don't want
But see,
this
a
to
nigga
be
like
done.
me, once I get knowledge, you can't pay me twice, nigga. Cause see, I might not pay attention to shit until it's time to pay attention. But once I lock in, nigga, I'm locked all the way.
Yeah, he on this shit.
So what I'm saying is, why would I go and talk about Vinny, Ali, or Jill, any one of them? Them niggas ain't paying me, nigga.
No.
Nigga, we brands, nigga. Fuck who think I went in there and spent 50 with Benny. You never know. The only reason why I'm doing this because we on RawDope Podcast. No, my shit is
That's
not
a fact.
real. Anybody can do it to somebody try to snatch and take you gonna see no it's real, but you gonna die about it. If you ain't ready to take a life, you gonna kill me, boy, about this motherfucker. Cause that's what I'm gonna wear everywhere and I'm ready to go.
Yes.
So if you ready to put it online with the nigga, let's bang out.
Yes.
No, you one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You one of them, dude.
You just,
Yes.
This the way I
I
am in
ain't
the
gonna fuck
hood.
with. I ain't gonna fuck with.
I'm a nigga that run around the city. I ain't gonna tell you.
up.
But niggas will talk about what somebody gonna do to me. The average nigga that can fight in the city can't beat me. Cause I can fight.
I told you.
I'm gonna go to every club when I'm a nigga.
Easy
Why you
enough.
always want to scratch?
He's
Because you're a shooter don't make you a gangster.
Yeah.
They don't be.
I can get anybody killed.
They don't want to fight.
It costs a little bit of money.
They don't never
You
want to fight.
gotta relax, bro.
I can get you killed.
You gotta
Shut
relax.
up.
You gotta relax.
Baby, I'm a. Guess
Yeah,
what?
yeah, you gotta relax. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you gotta relax.
By mistake.
Yeah.
Not they don't make mistakes.
No,
They
yeah,
don't
listen.
know. Just that Hellcat.
Hey, yo, listen.
Yeah, you know what's
You gotta
going
relax.
Built in beaming. So wherever I am, guess what?
Yeah. Yeah,
I can
you got.
shoot you and your friend at the end of the club and still have 10 bullets in it.
You gotta relax.
With this joint right here. That's a pocket rocket. Come with
you gotta
shots.
let 'em be here.
Pocket rocket come with shots.
This is all crap.
D don't be
talking real
lying.
These are all
When I say
crap.
pocket rocket come with hella
They
shots.
get mad at me when I do shit like this.
You
I thought
you
you
don't
was
do
for
shit
it.
like this.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up,
I
you
ain't
nut
gonna
ass
have fun with
nigga.
it.
No, don't even compare
This is
yourself.
over.
I didn't say that.
Because where
fucking
we
nut.
come from,
You
Cam,
fucking
I'd rather
goofy.
be tried
I
by
love you to
12.
death. You my brother. But stop.
Are you serious?
Nigga better be ready to kill.
Hey, listen, man.
Kill me like you don't know anybody tried. That's what happened, nigga. Yeah,
I told you that.
war.
Yeah, these are.
Yeah. But I don't talk
I'm a
about it.
different
Yeah,
nigga.
play with me and I'm a wet you.
I'm
And then
one.
everybody you know gonna get hurt. Your family gonna get fucked up.
You
Yeah.
don't know what I be
I
having.
only rap about that shit. And I'm not just saying this on the podcast.
Right.
That's what I'm getting. The average person, all the knowledge is in a book.
Nothing better not happen.
Public records
Know
will be
that.
classified as that.
Something
You
haven't
think
happened
anything
to
that I'm
her,
saying
everybody gonna die.
is fake or real,
That's true.
fictitious or fabricated,
true.
just
Don't
take
do
the
nothing to me,
time
yo.
and do the work.
This is all
'Cause if a nigga
craps.
killing a nigga,
You know though, man.
make
This
you
is all-
respect
I
him.
don't know
If a
shit, nigga. The fuck you
shooting a
keep saying
nigga
I
all the
know
time,
it?
make you respect him, then I think
Fuck
yo,
you
would
saying
you
like
do
I'm
something
a
if somebody happened to me?
before I gave to
Yeah.
the city.
All right then.
All right.
So how many niggas you
That's what matters.
Yeah, you my
it don't
man.
matter to
All
me
right.
because I understand the bigger picture is the revenue, changing lives, higher vibration. Niggas like puff old bitch ain't even. Y'all don't understand. It ain't bragging to me, nigga. It's motivation. A nigga that don't understand and is so far-fetched to a think I'm bragging. Nigga, I ain't shit. Nigga, when I go home, got shit in the same toilet. Next
the same shit
where
everybody else
it
do.
come from, nigga. You know, I got every fucking day, yo. Like, come on, Doug. I don't got nothing to do with nobody else. But I do got the mindset to keep going. And I got order, and I got a map, and I just follow it. And in the midst of it, anything happen, I'm gonna deal with it. I don't even gotta talk about it. Just actually put it home or whatever. I mean, and I'm saying that because in the daytime, it's like, if a motherfucker go on the internet and say something about you and you don't respond, it's like you took an L. Damn.
That's what I was saying.
That's like me
I
getting
think that's
scared
what
because somebody called you a shooter.
we
What? Now that I know you're a shooter, I have the ups because now that I know how to come at you. I'm gonna send 4 niggas
That's
on your
what it
girl
was
brother at you
about.
and get you out of here. Don't let me know you're a shooter. That's the worst thing you can do is let me know that's my shoot. What? And that's what you're gonna get. Okay, next week you be dead. I done did it. I ain't lying. Fuck it, my name's stamped on it. Don't worry. I'm just talking about shit that's real. I ain't making it up. It's because I ain't threatening nobody. I don't play because you think you're threatening shooting. Everybody know a shooter. My whole fucking family is cruddy.
fuck as you mean.
You just sold one of the cruddiest niggas in the city of Baltimore. My blood nephew, sleeping with my grandma. My house is my mother's grandma. Up there, young nigga. I can have every tape number in the city on nigga ass right now.
Why niggas need to relax.
Some Fat Valley was my
A lot of people need to relax.
It's my big brother.
Yeah.
Facts.
God bless the dead. Jack White is my cousin. Paco, yo.
Where they can find an album at, D-Boy?
Everywhere. I'm in the street.
Let's tell them where they can find
you
an
would never
album
know
at.
that if you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Club,
Yeah, 1 foot in,
I'm
1 foot out.
I'm out.
The 1
I'm
foot
out.
in is in it. And now this your man, you think you hot, so now
I'm
you
out.
jail and try to chase him.
Yeah, I'm
I
out.
gotta really get in the street to understand.
Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm out. I don't know nothing about it.
Now, I'm never gonna talk crazy. Because the one thing I always say is I respect the game. I talk my shit, have my fun, do our little pop. But I ain't never getting out of line.
Never been a fake
That's the
nigga.
one
man.
thing I refuse to not do. Jump out of line because I feel like every man create their own conditions.
You never been a fake
And if
nigga,
you're
man.
not ready for certain things, don't do it.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, listen,
I
man.
don't got no control.
D-Boy always
Hey, listen, man. Hey, D-Boy, I appreciate you
But
for
we
pulling
posted a
up.
song together, and I'm mad about that.
Oh, my God.
Remember?
Here you go.
Yeah.
D-Boy, I listened to a song with you.
I emailed you the beat. You hit
I
me.
emailed you, D-Boy.
I emailed you.
I showed you love and you forgot about me.
You was hot. That's what
Tears fall
that's
down
when,
my window.
Taking shots was out.
And I can't see it all.
I was like, yo,
And
I'm about to bring out a joint.
That person don't never gotta really think.
You hit me back and say,
right.
yo, we talk. And he was like,
What's on my mind?
I didn't know what was
Anybody ever had a
going on.
problem
I'm not
with it?
mad.
Y'all know I go directly at him.
He'll try to give some bullshit.
No, that's why, man.
I'm smart enough to understand the business. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't do
I ain't
certain
saying you
things.
wild me. I ain't
But
saying
I've
you.
never had a problem with nobody that didn't go direct.
I'm not saying you wild me and
The
none of
reason why,
this
not
shit.
like you a bitch, but I'm like,
No.
what's going on, Chad? Like,
Nigga, I'm in the same group.
I'm a man. And
I'm in
always
your
gonna
group.
respect it. Right.
We in a group together.
So I don't, what was your name on there?
He rock.
Well,
Nigga, you know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, we definitely talked smart to each other before. I don't know everybody ever said something. Everybody.
All I said was,
I remember.
I thought you supposed to did a song with me, and you
No,
like,
I remember that.
all right, I'ma hit
Want me to
the-
tell you why you get you mixed up with Scola from
see,
Hill.
that's what it was. See,
On my mother, I said, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
thank you,
Yeah, I remember you. Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Damn.
make it seem like I was on some bullshit.
Shout out to He-Rock.
like I really
But listen,
didn't mean
maybe
you
y'all
really
can get
shot
that.
it up.
Listen.
You know it.
Wasn't me.
And you was like, yo,
Yes.
I do
Back
that.
then, I was-
And listen.
And you probably was like, he probably
Hey,
was.
listen, Chad,
I had the
camera on
funky
me.
mindset. Not saying
Hey,
that
listen.
you just
Episode
It wasn't like
196,
that,
a
but you still
fucking
kept me in your
classic.
group.
196.
I'm in your group.
All
You know
caps.
that. You
D-Boy,
hit me
tell
up.
them where they can find you at on
Come
social
on,
media.
RawDope
He-Rock.
Podcast.
Listen, RawDope Podcast, episode 196.
Yo, look.
DboiDaDome in the
Shout
building,
out
classic
Beat
interview.
Mo Hip hop. Yo, let me tell y'all this right now. You listening? Mm-hmm. And it's a known fact. And again, right, when I say stuff, I try to say something relevant of the times and what's important for right now. Listen, yo, respect carry you a long way.
Thanks.
It do not take anything from you to give it. Actually, it's a character strike, and you can gain or lose from it. You know, for the fast response, you may think you're gaining, but the whole time, character strikes, you losing because it becomes you. That's what people see. And then you won't, end up in certain situations like y'all was asking me before, where you're getting different opportunities. And I got a homeboy of mine, recently I just seen running a whole car lot. And I'm thinking about the streets just like that. So when I was sitting there, I'm like, dang, that's like really smart.
Running the whole call
But
out.
now he done took what he knew and just, that's like almost like
Implemented.
like what Scar on did. And I missed all the shit. Listen, because I'm on one track. And I told him when I knew how to get money, all I do is know how to get money and stay one way. A good nigga, don't be credit, because that's what I knew and I was a sponge to. So I just happened to stay that way. So my whole point is, right, I never embraced other things like Scar. Scar's a full-blown rapper.
Yeah.
But A1 Bean. All of them didn't
I told y'all fuck with
listen,
Scar.
how to make beats, do videos, and do other things
All that
that's
shit.
inside of the culture.
Nerd shit.
That can
Right.
make them
You thought it was
something
nerd
right
shit,
now
right?
To keep them going.
Right.
Test me perfect with it. And what I'm saying is, I wasn't thinking like that because all I thought, go sell a dope until I got enough. And when they come back, support
Cherry Hill
myself,
nigga.
come sell some dope, do this, take time off, sell dope. And I didn't grip. So I said, again, knowledge and being ignorant is so important.
You supposed to embrace them
It's so
niggas, yo.
important. You know what I'm
You
saying?
was the
can
one.
lose.
You
I
know
am
you
the one.
wanted
I
to
am the one.
embrace
Like
that.
I said again,
you
right?
have to embrace them.
At
You
the
gotta
end
do
of the
it
day, right?
now.
At the end of the day, right?
Shit. Embrace these loyal niggas,
I
man.
try, but what I have to do
That creep
in
boy shit make
today's
you
time is I have to win in the eyesight of the culture. Now I can't go to the win to the standards of me because at that point I already won. I'm old. I made it this long, healthy, and free,
Yes.
so I won. So I look at that as like settling. So because I'm in the culture, I can't give up on something that I believe in, and I keep going. I know you only got one time to be right, and then there's a lot of other brothers that's
That's what it is. You
So
only
I
got
can't-
one time to be right.
Look,
That's what
if I
make you
stop,
mad.
look, it's over.
You be making
If I was to stop right now, think about it, it would just be one way. But because I'm there, everybody that's of the culture can work their way back in because of
you're a big part of
me
me.
and Cav, me and Boss Man doing music,
What?
me and Caddy doing music, me and and it just one.
Shout out to Caddy, 'cause I got a
Each other,
song with Caddy.
We can be each other crutches. But like I said
Facts.
again, yo, support. It don't cost you nothing.
At all.
Right now,
No money. You don't
in the
even.
city, if this interview come out,
It's coming out.
everybody had their chance.
Oh, it's coming out.
It's gonna come around. It's like
coming out.
Pepsi, Mountain Dew.
This might be
All
the
other
biggest
brands, yo,
interview.
they gonna
Hennessy.
support once they know
Tag
people,
Hennessy.
right?
This might
Tag
be the biggest,
Hennessy.
yo. This might be the biggest.
Tag
Everybody in the
Hennessy.
city, right? And I'm only gonna ever
Tag
speak,
Hennessy.
right,
This is a good interview.
of what's important right now.
All
We
caps,
talk
though.
about a lot of shit. We address a lot of shit.
You did.
How city right now. A DJ go hand in hand with an artist. DJs make and break an artist.
Yes.
build relationships.
Shout out to all the DJs in Baltimore.
Relationships with the people. Don't gotta bully you waiting because in this business,
work for it.
bullying don't work.
It don't work.
Grind it.
They only gonna
Grind
backball you. When you think you winning, you really lose.
You're not.
Yeah, facts.
Try it all.
Go a little bit more with trying to embrace and support the culture right now in today's time right now. If you look at it, you know, like they got the bus fare. Skoda then rose back up. He's doing his thing. But to me, I feel like Skoda had his chance and still got opportunities because he gonna work. Right? Roddy got his deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, everybody would embrace Tech right now. The whole city. Get him out of here.
Yo, we talked about this.
Listen.
You
to me,
not
bro.
in that
Whether
conversation.
you like him or not, listen.
Yes. Shout out to YG
Get him
Tech,
outta
no
here.
excuses. The
What he
guys.
doing is only one of them.
Yes,
Now
shout
you
out
gotta
to the
move to next
guys,
person.
man.
And that's
Shout out to the guys.
Because if you're doing the work, you won't be intimidated.
Yeah, you hear this shit?
Out of here,
They
bro.
bust his ass, man. Shout out to YG
Who
Tech
you
and the
think
guys,
got
man.
Meek Mill on? The city. When Ross came to the interview,
Yes.
the city spoke with me. He said,
I think the city
he got
respects
a song
Tech.
called Red Rose. Bring him in here.
Niggas fuck with
Yo,
you.
bro.
You
Yo,
gotta support
I
him.
think the city respects
I'm letting
I
Tech.
you
don't
know.
speak much.
I'm telling
The
you.
city respects
Fuck
Tech.
everybody else.
They
When
love
I do,
Tech.
I'm only gonna ever speak of what's real and what's relevant.
Yeah,
of this
facts. But it ain't
Yo, young
only
kid
just
Chaz.
Tech. It's a lot of them.
Chaz, right?
Yeah. Matter of fact, D-Boy, hold up. Let me stop you. Give me your top
Support
7
him
and
now.
we gotta wrap it
Don't
up.
try to not support him. And
Give me
tell
your
him.
top
You got
Baltimore
to-
10
you got
artists.
one. And see, when you say that one, I'm not looking at
Give me your top 10.
fresh.
I want your top 10. And after you do his top 10, rap it.
That what you
Give me
need,
your
it's
top
like, it's
10.
It's like a cult.
D-Boy, you ducking that rap. You ducking that rap.
He's forming that cult file.
Listen,
he
give me
got
your
you.
top
Hey,
10.
listen.
What you saying?
Top 10 Baltimore City artists. You being number 1. Give me 10 down the gun line.
No, I'm
Hit
not
that
number
note.
one. Me being number 11.
All right, listen. 11 on 1 is still one in it.
like that.
The one coming twice. The one coming twice. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment. Tag Hennessy. Shout out to the Content Complex. Digital Impact. Fast Entertainment. RawDope Podcast. Yes. He Rock in the building. D-Boy, top 10 now.
10 rappers. Woo.
Every
Number one rapper that
Go.
ever came out Baltimore in any aspect from what I understand the business. I ain't talking about who looked the best. I ain't talking about who drove around with vans with their face. I ain't talking about who made it to MTV. No. In the city, like Scooter. It's the
Shout out
number one
Scooter.
rapper
Come on, man. Get that horns
ever.
after everyone in there. Scooter.
Scooter
Number
is
two.
something that
Number 2.
He started the wave. Okay. Number 2. And what aspect? Now I gotta ask this.
No, it's no order, but you just name them down the gun line.
5,
Oh,
not
top,
10,
just,
man.
so,
Man, he gonna give me 10.
so the
He's
order
a
I'm
legend.
naming them in, it don't have to be that order.
It don't have to be no order. You just name me your artist.
To say it all right, because as for me rapping and what I done seen and the go and boom, 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 top 10, right? Listen to me.
Scooter 1.
Scooter always gonna be one. God bless the dead.
Yes, you
Rest
got
in
damn
peace,
right.
Scooter, right
Rest in
now.
peace, Scooter. Long
Right
let it
now,
go.
with everything going on, the vibrating free Tech.
YG Tech number 2. Let's go.
Paul Guy.
Yeah, no, not about Park Heights.
I'm just
It's
saying.
about the hip hop. It's about the music. It's about the culture.
I got
Come on, Herbie. Let him go. Herbie, let him go. Herbie,
Culture.
Herbie, let him go.
That's what we want to hear.
Let him go.
You know what I'm saying?
Number 3.
Okay, it ain't the order.
No order. I'm
But I
just
had
counting
to
them
get
down.
this out, like right now.
Scooter and Tech.
Tech is the now.
Yes.
Scooter's a go. Oh, and you
That's
can't go
two.
if you go anywhere further past that. The next 2 will have to be Moose and then YG Tech.
Okay.
YG Tech. That's 4.
Tate was ready.
Yes.
He had everything they wanted.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
He was the one.
He was ready.
He was the one.
All right, let's
Free YG Tate.
So look,
Shout
Moose
out to Moose.
is
Four.
not Moose. is-
You got 6
because
more.
Moose is
So we got 5.
You cannot
Never
never
go to
leave Moose
5.
out because Moose.
Yeah.
Moose.
All right, so we
Yes.
got 5.
Let's go.
Like boom, boom, shit. Now as we're going with this, how I look at it, like how I people that understand the business or just the look, or people that's doing stuff. The reason why I said Tech second out of school because Tech doing everything perfect. He really live it. He looks amazing. He's doing the right shit. He's with the so you can't get around it. You can't.
Facts.
So
Do what he
because I
do.
weigh everything in different aspects.
You know what it
I'm
is.
saying
No
at the
excuses.
end. So again, I don't want to say.
Shout out to
this
No
and then they
Excuses,
like, no,
man.
how you say the order? Scholar. Got to put Scholar in.
Skoda, number 5.
5.
Yes. I like this list. This list is cocky.
And he wanted 5 more.
Oh,
No,
God.
come on.
Now look. Of course,
It
I'm
is.
gonna leave.
5 was Moose.
Right, I'm gonna leave.
No.
I'm gonna leave Rax
No.
out because Rax already made the pinnacle.
Kev said,
Rax made the pinnacle.
No, he said
To what-
Scooter
to what
moves.
they
He
trying
said
to say.
Scooter.
No, Rax made
So
the
regardless of what anybody feels,
No, I'm just giving you the list.
Scooter,
Scooter,
right? He made it,
Tech.
No matter what you just said.
And who was number 4?
He's there.
Yeah.
So you say, damn.
Yeah.
And he got signed.
Did I say A1 Bean?
No,
That's number 6. A1 Beam 6.
Now remember again, I ain't putting King Lo's interview the greatest in the world.
Nah, but you can put who you want in it. We just raising awareness on Baltimore hip hop, bro.
It's a young boy game, baby.
I
said I respect the
What's
game.
going on right now?
I'm studying the game.
Okay, let's go. Keep going.
If Los was in it right now, I would talk about Los right now.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
You know he about to drop an album. You know he
and
talking
Los
shit.
is the best.
You know
I'm
he
just
talking
saying,
shit.
but right now she asked me to attend Baltimore right now, and I look at Los like, right now.
Yeah.
I love ORT chairs too. I call them chairs.
That's 7. That's 8. If you say NSG chairs and OTR chairs, that's 8.
Yeah.
You got 2 more.
I'm geeking. And see, I ain't just saying this because
It's hip hop, bro.
it is. I've just always been biased to even admitting the fact and doing certain things. But he is actually probably one of the best lyricists in Baltimore. My nephew, my full-blown nephew, he's at my mom's house right now watching a football game next to Blow.
Shout out to Tone, man. Tone definitely a spitter.
Leave the fat foolie out.
That's Money Jake. That's the fucking 10, man.
Right now,
Hey, D-boy.
Put Jake in it.
Yeah, that's it.
you got the State TV. I love them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You got plenty
But
more.
I'm looking at this right now, what they bringing and, just going on like right now. Like
That's your pick.
it, but yeah, that's my pick.
That's your pick. Hey, D-boy.
Like I had to say it because I talk about him a lot. And I like him.
They mention that.
So I can't
Mention
remember
that.
X, my little brother, Coach Jackson and all them. So I just left them out of it because if I said that, everybody gonna be biased anyway. They know they my guys.
I mean, X definitely.
They care about what you like. Though.
X definitely in the
They
top.
care about what
It's
you
plenty
like.
of-
I like Baltimore hip hop.
Yeah,
wanna
that's
know
a fact.
that.
I love everything about
That's what it's
it.
about. Just to have Baltimore having a top 10, and you can come off your head with top 10 artists that you did, and there's more artists to add.
Shout out
We
to him.
thank you. But listen, man, I appreciate you for coming out, D-boy.
Everybody doing their thing.
Hey, D-boy, I appreciate you for coming out.
10 I did, they very explosive.
Hey, listen, hey, D-boy, I appreciate you coming out, man. I hope you beat them bitches during the trial, man. Everything in here, man, we ain't promoting no violence.
I got the best lawyer in Cabarrus County.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
we can't give him free promotion, but you know what I mean? We don't promote no negative.
Well, my
It's all
brother said,
positive vibe. Anything, all caps, all pre-planned. But listen, man, I thank you for coming on the podcast, for sharing your truth, man. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment.
My nigga Quaddy, I ain't know Quaddy.
Yeah.
Man, free Quaddy, man. Free my brother Purple, man. Free Crazy James, free Soldiers. Yeah.
You already
Yeah,
know
that man, free all the homies.
Man, you already know Lord.
Man, free everybody behind the wall, man. Free my nigga Barry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't hate, man. Motivate. Listen, what I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna say Slim because Slim is like really on top right now, right? With this coming back around and embracing, like, it's nowhere in the world you can hate on Slim, yo. Get Slim out of here, man. If niggas know like I know, right, understand this shit, we need all the biggest store owners, producers. If we gotta get the mayor Brandon, yo, we need to get Shorty out of here because you know what? It's time for him to go. You need to take that and let everybody watch him from somewhere else. He's ready. He's gonna go. Don't stay and let the opportunity meet the opportunity, and then you get falsely accused and you have to get locked up like YGT. Don't get in a situation where you have to lose your life like G-Rock. Don't get in a situation where you have to do certain things, and that's the way we win. And if you in it to win it, there's nowhere in the world we be doing anything different but embracing what matters, and that's Baltimore City hip hop, the culture.
Yeah, that's what I tag, man. Listen, man.
Damn, this nigga came through, man.
No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. RawDope Podcast.
Always ride with you.